Anyway, what's up? Welcome to another installment of appabend's Memestream. Ow. Jeez. This pop filter really does limit my hand movement, doesn't it? Oh man, whatever. Memestream, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Memestream. Well, actually, not really. It's not time for the Memestream. It is time for the Q&A section before we actually get into the Memestream, but technically speaking. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. What you guys have been up to? What you guys have been playing? What you guys have been watching? What you guys have been listening to? What you guys have been reading? What you guys have been fapping to? Let me know in the chat. We're gonna spend the first 1 hour and 10 minutes of the stream. See the timer right at the top. Right there. Should be at the top there on the chat. Before we actually get into the news, the stuff, the streams, and everything like that, I'm just gonna play catch up with the chat and everything. And hopefully I can manage to get into the end of the chat as we get into the end of the stream, the end of the Q&A session. Anyway, that's pretty what I've been up to. Well, I pretty much done my revision. I'm about to graduate in December, hopefully. Thank God that business is done. And what I've been playing, I've been pretty much trying to celebrate my end of my revision. Just playing a bunch of games, playing some good old Among Us with my college guys. There's one with the college guys. I got playing some with my family members. Among Us. What else? I've been playing Mafia Definitive Edition. Actually, I'm gonna put a review on that, but I haven't finished it. It's only on the scripting phase. Gonna get to the game in a bit. Spoiler alert: game's okay. It's fine. Not really my favorite. Probably not gonna be my favorite in 2020. But then again, I haven't played a lot of games in 2020. I've been watching. I've watched Margin Call out of curiosity. I don't know why. I've seen like clips of the film online. There's people talk about the film and I'm like, wait, what is this film? I haven't heard of this film. I watched the film. I'm like, this shit's complicating. This shit's complicating. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. It's like finance and trade stuff, and I'm like, okay. But surprisingly enough, I'm actually kind of intrigued, and I do want to know where the film's going on, where the film's gonna go next. So there's that. Then I watch more Star Trek: The Next Generation. I love Star Trek: The Next Generation. The more and more I watch it, the more and more I love it. It got me in the same level of like TV sorts of addiction in the same way that House did. House just puts me on the binge and the mood to just binge through the entire thing. Star Trek also does the same thing, and can't wait to see more of Star Trek The Next Generation. Man, I fucking love that TV. Some good ass TV there. But anyway, there is that. Want to know what you guys have been up to. Let's see the chat here. Okuyasu, I heard him clear as day. The sick fuck said the N-word. Emergency meeting 3 hours later. Kira's looking hella sus. Kira is always looking hella sus. Why do you have a pop filter? Yeah, pop filter. I put it in the pop filter here, and there's a funny thing about the pop filter. If I put it on the front, which is how you usually do pop filters, you put it on the front right here. I kind of look like I'm covering myself, like I'm doing the leafy thing of just hiding behind the pop filter and not showing my chin. It's like, there's so much that I can't do it. I can't do leafy impression. I can't do a leafy impression. But anyway, yeah, I kind of like look at. I don't exactly have so much chin. That's why I'm hiding myself in the pop filter. Everybody. So that's why I put it on the side so that at least can see myself. And the reason why I have the pop filter is because the breath, this microphone picks up a lot of breath from me. Even though I put it about as low as I can in terms of sensitivity, it picks up the breath pretty much a lot. And that bothers me when I was editing my last video. So they're like, yeah, fuck it, I'll buy a pop filter. And I don't use, what do you call this? I don't use, what is this? Let me. The windsock. I don't use the windsock. I do have a windsock, but I don't use the windsock. And here's why. I put it in the top of the microphone. I put it on the microphone. It looks like my microphone has a very cute afro. It looks like my microphone just came from the freaking 70s. It looks like it has a giant ass freaking afro. And I'm like, nah, fam. That looks ugly as sick. Anyway. Yeah, there's that. So I bought pop filter. Thankfully, it's cheap. It's like 15 bucks for 2 of them. So, had probably one of the worst runs I've had with this game. I'm starting to hate seeing it. Oof. That's fine, because the thing about Among Us is that I actually enjoyed a lot more in Among Us playing as a crewmate rather than as an imposter. As an imposter, I just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna kill everybody. I'm just gonna kill. I don't care about being discreet. I just want to make sure that I just end the game as soon as possible. And shockingly enough, this tactic somewhat worked. But there is that. I guess people are too focused on doing bad shit. And lots of bad shit happening this week. Horrible subs going down. Oh, actually, yeah, horrible subs did indeed go down. And the thing about horrible subs going down is that one thing you need to know about horrible subs is that the reason why they are named horrible subs is because they rip straight out of Crunchyroll or Funimation. The subs are basically from Crunchyroll or Funimation. That's why they call it horrible subs, because the subs came from there. And it was shut down, which is unfortunate. But then again, ripping off from Crunchyroll and Funimation, ripping the subs from those two is not exactly hard. Oh yeah, I forgot. Check calls, ladies and gentlemen. Streamlabs links down below. Let's see if we can make it to 100. If we can make it to 100, we'll play the victory theme. If not, we'll play the Catherine fail theme. But anyway, yeah, my brother caught the coof and a nasty thing that could kill him in a snap of a finger. My phone just died. Yikes. Glad you're still here to help me cope. Well, I'm always here to help you guys cope or help you guys to stay entertained for the next couple of hours in this week. So, another note, I got myself Civilization 6 with all the DLC for a nice bargain this Saturday, and I already have 46 hours in it. Cool. Sup, lads? Aloha. I'm playing the Fire Emblem Gacha game again. I blame the evil furry dragon of zombies for it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, speaking of zombies, I wouldn't say this is a zombie, but this is kind of a very unusual case with this. So this is my 500 gigabyte hard drive that I extracted out of my cousin's laptop. I decided, you know what? Since my cousin's not gonna use the laptop's broken, my cousin's not gonna use it. The data I saved the data somewhere, and you know what? I might as well just use this. I already gave him the data. So I might as well just use this for saving purposes. Then I found out that this shit's broken. This shit is straight up broken. I tried to read off of files out of this thing, and it took me 2 days just to copy the entire files from this hard drive into my PC. It just got broke. The moment I put in any sort of load in it, it just broken. So 500 gig hard drive, not exactly worth my time. Then there's this, which is a shame too. Well, actually, I wouldn't really call this too much of a shame, but yeah, this is a 128 gig SSD. That came from my laptop, not the Nitro one, but the, what do you call it? The Asus one, the GTX 1050 one. Yeah, this one came from it, and it's also broken. So there is that. Shame. Broken hardwares. Got a bunch of broken hardwares. Also obsolete hardwares, because my laptop, my PC, the one that my brother uses, has a hard drive that's like 80 gig. Not an SSD, a hard drive, an 80 gig freaking hard drive. He got straight out of a really old PC, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with an 80 gig hard drive? He puts it on a PC anyway. So anyway, let's see. What's up, my dudes? What do you think of City Pop? I've been listening to lots of City Pops recently, and no, it has nothing to do with this City Pop shark. I actually haven't listened to a lot of City Pops. I haven't listened to any City Pops lately, so also rest in peace my phone. Thank God BlueStacks exists so I could not break my daily login streak on Fate Go. Oh, alright. I've been mostly watching Let's Plays of the top 10 RPG Maker games in the past 3 years. It's amazing. Tricks how to dig past shovelwares 101. To the Moon was a tearjerker. To the Moon is great. I love To the Moon. But it's been a while since I played To the Moon. So, but To the Moon is amazing. Love To the Moon. Let's see. Sup guys, I'm off the band. Take out my money. Freaking auto scroll coming in as always. Just ruining the day. We're scrolling automatically. Emergency meeting, Blue, Okuyashu. Hey, Appa in chat. Blue's kind of sus though. My mom bought me a gaming laptop for my online classes. Hey, that's pretty cool. Medium is premium, Oppai is true, flat is justice. Hi, how's your day? My day is doing very well, thank you so much. I've pretty much done my revision. I'm about to get graduated at December and just start working. And actually, I have been started working for a while now, but actually get proper works after I got the graduation. I got my diploma and all of that shit, but just a small comment from an unfortunate subscriber. It's almost midnight here. I will watch later what kind of dumb and absurd stuff you will cover. Well, that's perfectly all right. I'll upload the HD version anyway. Hopefully you can enjoy the HD version much better than the live action version, because the live version, well, quality isn't exactly great because my internet's terrible here. Playing Genshin Impact. Fapping Genshin Impact. Ooh, Genshin Impact. Yeah, I said a lot of times I wouldn't touch Genshin Impact with a 10-foot pole, and I still maintain that opinion to this day. Then I found out that Genshin Impact is like censoring a bunch of Chinese words, a bunch of words, because of course they will censor words. It's a Chinese game. Of course they will censor Taiwan and shit, because it's a Chinese-made game, and China has politics with Taiwan, and they don't want to recognize Taiwan as a country and all of that stuff. Yeah, I ain't touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. My brother got COVID, but thankfully he's getting better. I've been playing Super Mario Bros. 35, and it's a lot of fun. I wish that Nintendo keeps this game going forever instead of making the game limited. Start playing Halo Reach and the rest of the series afterwards. I fucked up my neck yesterday. I'm currently in pain as we speak. Not as much as yesterday, but yeah, jeez. Where were you in the Naked Vote video? Naked Vote? What Naked Vote? Hello, inhabitants of Appa chats. Hey Appa, so are in the same opinion that AMD just Thanos Intel after the presentation of Ryzen Zen 3 architecture coming out, or is Intel rocking in gaming only? I haven't seen the presentation, but apparently Ryzen is going to release the new Zen 3, the new Ryzen 5000 series, the new Zen 3, and I'm looking at it and I was thinking, it's a bit too soon. We maybe it's just me, but I thought it's only recently that we got the 3000 series. Now we got the 5000 series already. That's kind of sus. But okay, then I suppose if that's what AMD wants, then that's what AMD wants. I don't know if it's gonna break the market, but AMD's been crushing the market lately. So why the fuck did my stupid drawing reach ranking charts on Pixiv? Well, I don't know, because I think the Pixiv audiences are different from the Twitter audiences, I suppose. Any suggestion for something to watch this season? Depends. Is that anime or is it films or whatever? I can't really exactly recommend because I've been mostly watching Star Trek. Star Trek The Next Generation. So, hey Appa, have you watched Empelmon's new video? I haven't seen Empelmon's new video. Good out, former colonist from the Netherlands over here. I've been playing Mega Man X Legacy Collection and did X8. Cool. For gaming, I just got some King of Fighters games that were on sale on PS4. Favorite type of monster girl? That's a very difficult question. I don't exactly particularly have a preference on monster girls. Not really. Can't wait for the Ghost of Tsushima New Game Plus update and the Rock the Fundonshi and Tengai for the entire game. Would you recommend Yashahime, aka the Inuyasha sequel? I haven't seen or read the Inuyasha sequel. It's an anime or manga. I don't even know if it's an anime or manga. I'll miss Among Us when it'll eventually flop. I don't think it'll eventually flop. It's pretty much crushing Fall Guys right now as the best kind of game to play for everybody. So I gotta watch Super Sentai Power Ranger this week. Good stuff. Cool. Hop into Dragalia Lost because it's its 2nd anniversary and really enjoyed it. The event rate was awesome. You heard of the new indie game called No Straight Roads? I haven't heard of No Straight. Wasn't that the rock game that was trying to fight dubstep or something? Electronic games or something. I think that was, but yeah. If in that case, I have heard of that. Spending my final year in high school at home and I'm currently in the middle of a 10-minute long video on how to change the letter color in Word. You don't know how to change the letter color in Word? Seriously? It's not that hard. I watched King of the Monsters and enjoyed every moment the human conflicts were in focus. We interrupt Hee Haw the Next Generation. I would like to chat, but it's gonna draining for me by Manekid Godot. I've been playing a lot of Risk Rain 2. Greetings, Salt Miners. How are you doing? I'm doing very well myself. Thank you very much. American Truck Simulator wasn't a game I expected to enjoy. I now understand why people enjoy truck sims and created a montage of me getting into Car Internationals 10 out of 10 with stream again. American Truck Simulator is pretty good, but I haven't played the American Truck version, but I do play the Euro Truck version. Excuse me. And I fucking love Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Simulator is great. I would really recommend reading the RT comic Sonic. However, considering IDW has the license for Sonic, you have to resort to less legal means to read the comic. Okay. Hiding behind the pop filter has an Ikari Gendo hiding his mouth kind of vibe. Ooh. Fall Guys got a Gauntlet update. Apparently the update is trash, but that's last I checked, the update is trash apparently, so. Been playing Terraria again, doing the master for the Worthy challenge again since I didn't finish last time. Hi, yes. No, appabend only needs to cover his entire room with foam. It looks like the usual e-celeb. Oh, the freaking e-celeb. Yo, I didn't get the notification. What the fuck, YouTube? Well, YouTube's always been terrible in terms of notifying y'all about the streams and everything like that. So that's why I recommend just set up a freaking alarm every single Friday or every single Friday 6 a.m. my time, or every single Thursday 6 p.m. Eastern time or your time or whatever, or whatever time that the stream actually starts, because they always screw it up. YouTube always screws it up. Among Us is the big brain Fall Guys. Would you consider getting the Xbox Game Pass if you have the chance? Just asking. See my previous video. I talk about that in my previous video. I talk about Game Pass previous video and which one would I get out of all the two next generation consoles if somebody put a freaking gun in my head. Yeah, see my previous video on that. Been getting into D&D again. 2nd edition is best edition. I've been playing RimWorld. The game is kind of brutal, but it's fun as hell. appabend is against his microphone appropriating other cultures. The Afro microphone. I got myself a keyboard with a backlight, but it's mechanical and I have to get used to it, the noises it makes. Yeah, do not buy a blue switch keyboard or the clickety clackety switch keyboards. I prefer, in terms of mechanical keyboards myself, I prefer brown switches over blue switches. I felt that blue switches, which is the one that I'm using right now, this is the blue switches, and it's incredibly clickety clackety clack clack clack. Yeah, that's the blue switches. As for my brother has this. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm gonna borrow my brother's. That's the blue switches, but my brother has this 60% keyboard. It's so white. It's so unbelievably white. You can't even see it. So it has a 60% keyboard, and it has brown switches. So if I type it in, typing on this keyboard, it sounds slightly less clickety clacky, but it is comfortable, and you do feel the tactile bump on it. So something along those lines. Sorry. I had to unplug his keyboard for a brief moment. So, yeah, I use but I don't want to use one of those 60% keyboards because they have less buttons, and I use the numpads. I use pretty much all of the keyboard buttons, and I'm used to with this layout. So that's why I don't buy one of those like freaking 10 keyless keyboards or the 60% keyboards. But in terms of mechanical switches, yeah, I prefer brown instead of blue. I felt that blue is a lot too clickety and it's too light. And blue is also very, very loud. It is so loud to the point where in Linus Tech Tips' own office, it is straight up banned. No one is allowed to use a Cherry MX Blue switch mechanical keyboard on the Linus Tech Tips freaking office because it is so loud and so distracting. Brown is fine. Red is especially fine because red is not as loud, but still. Let's see. Damn, I didn't get notified. Yeah. Set up an alarm. I will always stream at the same time every day. Did you guys hear Nosebell is getting animated? I haven't heard. Hi, Appa. Have you heard Adam Kovic from Rooster Teeth got... Ooh, we'll get to that. As someone who's been watching the most recent Battle Spirits through YouTube captions, I know bad subs. What are some good DS or 3DS games that don't use the shoulder buttons? I found mine, but the L button registers is being held down. If you're talking about DS games, the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy or the Phoenix Wright games in general, they're DS games and they don't usually use the shoulder buttons. In fact, you can pretty much play through the entire game just by using the touchscreen portion on the bottom area of the screen. So for example, let me show you because I've been also playing Ace Attorney as well. So this is Miles Edgeworth Investigation 2. Which you cannot get, by the way, because the game's not localized. Or at least you cannot get legally because the game's not localized legally. That's why you have to get the unofficial translated patch game version. And you can just get through the game by just pressing the screen like that through a DS emulator. And that's the best thing about DS emulators. You can just literally play it on your phone right there. The trilogy is on the DS. Miles Edgeworth Investigation. Go play those. Also on the DS. Apollo Justice is also on the DS, but I don't recommend that. Not a fan of Apollo Justice. Oh, also, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors is on the DS as well. I recommend that. I highly recommend that. Great game. Let's see. The thing about my bad runs is Among Us is that I've caught the imposter venting, killing through the cams, and got voted out, and we ended up losing. This happened twice. People be dumb, not gonna lie. Appabend holding hard drive, very epic. Yeah, this is the hard drive. A 2.5-inch hard drive that is unfortunately broken. So, Appa confirms sus. The hard drive was woke, so it broke. Well, it did contain a bunch of Life is Strange Season 2, Life is Strange 2 game footages that I need to save for archiving purposes. So, it did get woke, and it did get broke. So, screw you, hard drive. Sabaton and Nanowar of Steel both realizing music video the same day is what I call blessing. Interesting. My spare hard drive could be broken too, but because it simply overheats to 60 degrees Celsius. Yeah, mine is broken because it simply cannot just copy any files. It takes a long ass time to copy files. Why do we keep wearing a Batman t-shirt on the same day? What the fuck, Appa? Wait, you're wearing a Batman t-shirt? Well, in that case, cool. How long has it been since 80 gigabyte was considered a lot for storage? I have no freaking idea. Rest in peace, Van Halen. Oh yeah, Van Halen. Jeez, that's horrible. Yeah, I've heard of the news. And here I have the laptop that takes 20 minutes to power on, can only work while plugged in despite having the battery, and literally collides when I hold it off in a weird angle. Jesus. Yeah, freaking auto scroll. 80 gigabyte can fit 17 games if each one weighs a DVD file size, 4.7 gigabyte. Definitely gotta fit the newest Call of Duty because fuck the newest Call of Duty. Remind me to never agree with Notch that Square Kirby is cute. It will end up people calling you a despicable monster. An argument between two or more guys goes on for weeks to come. Also, funny thing with online school, I made fun of our English teacher while my mic was on and he was not happy. Ooh. I'm playing F1 2013. Huh. Interesting why you picked the 2013 specifically, but okay. Well, at least you know she's not playing Call of Duty. What's wrong with Genshin Impact? It's a Chinese game. It's a gacha game. It features anime girls, and people will ignore the fact that it's a Chinese game and it's a gacha game because it features anime girls, because people are stupid, because people are blinded by the fact that it has anime girls, but you can just get anime girls for free on literally any other website. But no! Oh, no! We're just gonna play that game. We're just gonna keep on playing that game, even though we know it's a Chinese game, even though we know that the anti-cheat software might have spyware in them, could have, even though we know that the game might ban certain words because of political reasons, because it's a Chinese game, and you of course expect it's a Chinese game, but it doesn't matter because it has anime girls and it has gacha elements. Who cares? But that's people for you. Anyway, but it has waifus. What kind of phone should I get to replace my dying one? Budget is 250-ish euro. 250 euro for a phone is pretty freaking excellent. I suggest getting yourself the one thing I can think of for like budget phones is it depends on your region. Depends on what kind of budget phones they're selling in your region. But I suppose get yourself one with at least 6 to 8 gigs of RAM and 64 or 128 gigs of storage, depending on your needs. And any phone should do it just fine. Any phone around that budget should do you just fine. But just if you're gonna fall for a Samsung, I'm more familiar with Samsung's lineup. I suggest getting the A51. A51 is pretty good. My phone is the A71. This is the A71, which is a slightly more advanced version of the A51. And also a much bigger screen compared to my old Note 9, which I gave to my sister. So either that or they pretend to hate Taiwan so as not to lose social credit. Either way, it's still not very good. It's still censorship. How would you feel if Super Mario Bros. 35 added new levels from the lost levels? I have no opinion because I don't play my Mario too much. No, I'm serious. They transformed Fire Emblem Awakening's final boss into a dog girl. Honestly, I haven't encountered any political censorship during my playthrough of Impact. I vouch for anything else. Try typing Taiwan in the multiplayer chat. And 1998, a black woman made a song called Horny. Cool. My thumb's been feeling uncomfortable this week. Hopefully it's not carpal tunnel. I want some fan art of Appa's Okuyasu clip. It would be great. Well, artists, go work on that. Are you gonna play Genshin Impact? No! I would not touch that game with a 10-foot pole. Oh, no. Who's your favorite YouTuber, Appa? That depends. YouTuber in what kind of topic, what kind of content that they make. If we're talking about PC tech, hardware YouTubers that talk about hardware stuff, I'd say it's a tie between Hardware Unboxed and Gamers Nexus. I think those two are pretty great. And in terms of presentation, in terms of information, I do like both of those. In terms of presentation, I like Hardware Canucks, Optimum Tech, and Linus. I thought those three have very good presentation. In terms of information, I do prefer all of those. I prefer Hardware Unboxed and Gamers Nexus. I think they're very informative. Laptop reviews, Jared Tech, without a doubt. Jared Tech is the best, one of the best. Actually, probably the best laptop reviewer on YouTube. So, Apa, what's Indonesian for it depends? Tergantung. That's the Indonesian for it depends. Tergantung. Started playing Gal Gun Double Piece, and now I wish I had Light Gun to play it with. Just bought LA Noir since it got on sale right now. Hey, I actually also just bought LA Noir because it also got on sale. Yeah, favorite monster girl, Centaurus. I love Centaurus as long as I can remember. What do you think about Tsukihime and Kara no Kyokai? I haven't played Tsukihime that much to form an opinion on it. As for Kara no Kyokai, I also haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, so haven't played most of them, but on my 4th playthrough of Mega Man X1, love that game. Among Us has too much variability in its big brain tactics. The replayability is limitless. No straight roads, so it's all gay roads. Yes, obviously. Your opinion on Super Mario 35? I haven't played it, so in Fall Guys, you just walk and trip. It would need a constant flux of maps to keep it fresh. Excuse me. Yes, No Straight Roads is The Rock going against the EDM game. Oh, well, in that case, I have heard of that game. And as somebody who likes EDM, hey, don't diss my EDM like that. I like my EDMs. Watch all the Phantasm movies. They're good overall, although I would love to see if the last movie ended differently. Teapot's blowing in the background. Do you have any anime recommendations? I'm just getting into it. Literally, the animes that I showed in the poster, go watch it. Monster, Naoki Urasa's Monster. Perfect Blue, go watch it. Great freaking animes. Bakuman is my brother's personal recommendation, but that's the anime that he's more familiar with. Go watch that. JoJo, probably not. as much as I've already seen JoJo, but probably not. I wouldn't recommend that one. But I do recommend Perfect Blue. I do recommend Monster. Go watch those two. Those two are amazing. Alongside of that, I recommend Black Lagoon as well. Black Lagoon is fucking fantastic. Yeah, those are the animes I recommend. Country Roads. Why is somebody singing Country Roads? To a place where I belong. West Virginia. Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. Why is every car intentional is the opposite of car accident, meaning that I've been purposefully running people off the road in ATS. Also, I choose ATS over ATS. American Truck Simulator. Also, I choose American over European since I'm American. Well, obviously. Now, I've been using words since elementary. This is a mandatory lesson, and it's a 10-minute video. I can't skip or fast forward. Jesus. My only complaint with Fall Guys, I wish there was an option to skip spectator mode and go straight to results screen. Well, you can't because there are people also playing. You can't exactly do that because there's a match going, and Fall Guys is only a multiplayer game. So, do you recommend a 1650 build or a 2060 build for gaming PC streaming video and photo editing as good and first investment? I'd say if you have the money, if you have enough money, go for a 2060. But if you're on a tight budget, 1660 is fine. So. Just 20 more minutes until pork ribs come out of the oven. Ooh. I recently bought my friend Nier Automata as an early birthday to see reaction to Nier Automata, and he's at loss for words most of the time when it comes to the world and characters of Nier. Nier Automata is fucking fantastic. Go see my video. Talk about it. As soon as someone mentioned the notifications, I got mine. Damn, that's bright. Fall Guys already has season 2. Yeah, season 2 is apparently not very good. Apparently, the keyboard is so white, wanting to fuck its cousin. Is that your brother in the background? It's always my brother in the background. He's unfortunately dead. I've given him the potassium cyanide. Guys, we should sing Bing and Chucky. Whiter than Karen and Bet than me. I have several bones to pick against horror games, but I'm considering getting UP Psycho to play for this Halloween. Is it good? I haven't played UP Psycho, but I do know that I do like the game's aesthetics. I despise automated algorithmic censorship. Last I checked, Could is still a no-no world on Xbox Live. Huh, interesting. Also, it's to be here. I've missed the last few streams, so good to have Memestream again. Well, welcome back. What's up, everyone? Just got back from gym. Ooh, I hope you have a nice bit of a workout. Been watching Black Lagoon, playing Mario Sunshine, having a hard time picking between 2 cheap phones. Also, tomorrow I'll be in another hurricane. Hopefully, I'll keep my internet. Jesus Christ. Are you gonna get the Virgil DLC when it comes out? Probably not. Just kind of... not really have a lot of interest in playing DMC. Not really in the mood playing DMC. So, what? Black is the best color for keyboard. Actually, the keyboard that I'm using is black and white. This is the Logitech G610 Orion. Yeah, this is just the Logitech G610 Orion, and it only has white blacklit keyboard. It's not an RGB one, which is well, a bit of a shame. I do like myself some RGB, but white is fine. What about Cherry Black? Cherry Black, I think Cherry Black is basically a heavier tactile. Last time I checked, I think Cherry Black is a heavier tactile, and then Cherry Green is a heavier blue. So Cherry Black is a heavier brown, or Cherry Green is a heavier blue. Last time I checked, but I don't know. I think that's it. In which case, I'm not too familiar with it, so I can't really say. As always, Appabro is sleeping. So it's like Umineko with Red and Blue Truth, just with keyboards. I don't know what game you're talking about, actually. I wish JoJo would fucking go away. JoJo fans make me want to commit Minecraft. Yeah, that's the funny thing about JoJo. I think I talked about this on a stream before, right? Sorry, on Twitter, right? I talk about this on Twitter. If you guys do not want any toxic people, you know, any of those toxic people, any of those moral guardians to get into fandoms, right? If you don't want any of those people to get into fandoms, do not recommend the things that they probably aren't interested to begin with. A lot of JoJo fans, unfortunately, make this mistake. They keep on telling normies and say, hey, can you go watch JoJo? Go watch JoJo is awesome. They keep on telling the normies, every single normies, even if they're not interested in JoJo, they keep on telling, go watch JoJo. If you don't like JoJo, if you don't watch JoJo, you have bad taste, etc., etc., etc. And then these normies coming in recent times, they make all of these panic hooplas, the moral panics, these hooplas about how if you draw sexy characters of JoJo when they're 15 or they're whatever, that means you're a pedo and everything like that. Well, JoJo fans, you get what you fucking deserve. You recommended these normies, you recommended all of these people JoJo left and right, and if you tell them if they don't watch it, they're banned or anything like that. And now they're coming here making moral panics, moral hooplas, and now they're making bad takes on JoJo. You get what you fucking deserve. This is what you get. This is what happens when you introduce these freaking cartoons, these freaking animes to the freaking normies. This is what happens this is what happens. Why are you stop doing it, please. And if you keep on doing it, you get the normies. You get what you freaking deserve, JoJo fans. Seriously. Pokemon always never uses the shoulder buttons. I was playing Soul Calibur. Sorry for late. That's perfectly fine. Ace Attorney Investigation is the best. I played the first one. I played the first one, already finished the first one. It's great. I do notice that the ending was dragging. It was dragging quite a lot. But aside from that, I really enjoyed it. It's great. I needed to do in Tokyo. My cousin and I are planning to go there soon. I don't know. Depends on what kind of holiday program you have there. Is there better sleeping with Chun-Li? I don't think so. It's funny how small the Rooster Teeth guy's wag is. You actually went to see the nudes. Jeez. Hotel Dust doesn't use shoulder buttons. I'm not sure how it would work in an emulator. The only thing I never like about the Turnabout Trial franchise are the characters constantly saying that it takes place in America when that has never been the case. Really? I don't have that impression. Well, better head to pre-ordering the Shaman King Omnibus manga. Objection! You're not getting the full experience from DS games. Then which version should I get then? The 3DS? Excuse me. During your trip to Japan, have you seen the Legend of Heroes saga on physical format on any merchandise, and in what price was listed you watch? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no. I haven't seen. If I have seen it, if I had actually seen a Legend of Heroes merchandise in Japan, I would have fucking bought it straight up. But unfortunately, no. A friend of mine tried to play Among Us with friends. The girl's literally too innocent when she plays the imposter. She's unmasked because everyone is still alive 5 minutes in. Jeez. How would you feel if Nintendo listened to criticism to their handling of legacy content by listening to it and making the legacy content multi-platform? They won't. They won't. But if they do, that's great. But unfortunately, they won't. And I don't think they will. Listen, so my father started repairing laptops to resell them off, and now my house's dinner looks like out of Linus's tech tips. Repairing laptops, with the exception of MacBooks in general, because Apple products in general are very freaking hard to repair. But repairing laptops, that's what I do a lot of times. I'm pretty much experienced in repairing and opening up laptops and upgrading laptops in general. It's not that hard, guys, really. Let's see. F1 2013 Best Sim because China. People have called it Breath of the Waifu. The story takes place in Unova and a 19-year-old Ash is Charlie Brown's mentor. Have you seen The High School Life of a Fundanshi? I watched it yesterday today. It's hilarious. I haven't seen it actually. The worst of Genshin Impact is you cannot mention Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Kiryu. Holy shoot, I think I get the coof. But anyway. Winnie Impact. Beware of Chinese spyware. China is asshole. I can't find any specifications about my goddamn keyboard. The manual literally says perfectly tailored for the needs of gamers. I think your keyboard is one of those mecha membrane keyboards, because those are not actual mechanical keyboards. Those are fake mechanical keyboards. So Winnie the Pooh is dummy thick. I already have Neptunia and Sengan Kagura for waifu fix. Always thought that Genshin Impact was going to be a full price RPG, not a free-to-play gacha game. It is a free-to-play gacha game, but it is a gacha game, so they're going to find a way to lure you with, hey, please go buy our stuff or something along those lines. Yeah. I take it that someone doesn't like gacha games very much. Don't worry, I never did either. Yeah, but it is anime girls. No, you are smarter than this. You are smarter than this. You are a lot smarter than this. I believe that you are a lot smarter than this, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe. I have faith that you people are smarter to not buy that, to not buy into that. But okay, if you're into that sort of thing, fine, go right ahead. Pick your poison, I suppose. But for me, at least, it's not a very clever decision. Because an iPhone never saved the multiverse in a high-stakes martial arts tournament. Stupid question, but what exactly is a gacha game? A gacha game means that it's a game that has loot boxes. It's basically a loot box system game. Games that have loot box system, kind of like one of those Kinder Surprises. It's like Kinder Surprises when you buy Kinder and then you open it, you got different random toys. It's kind of the same mechanics as loot boxes, except gacha is, I suppose, is based on the Japanese actual gacha machine that if you get into the machine, you get you get a random item, and that item is supposed to be rare and everything. It's randomized gameplay of randomized loot boxes and items. Robotnik donated $1. I mentioned No Straight Roads in previous donations. I agree, the EDM music is actually better than the rock. DJ Supernova and Sayu's boss themes are absolute bangers. Yeah, can we just? I don't get why the genre freaking hate on all. I like both. I like both EDM and rock. I have a preference to EDM, but that doesn't mean I don't hate. I don't love rock. So, hey, yo, guys, you don't get it, Appa. As long as I have a loyal waifu, the Chinese shall never have my info. That's how it works, right? Try calling yourself Kiryu Coco in the Chinese server. Try typing Coco in the game, then. Okay, there we go. YouTube keeps auto lowering the quality for me for reasons. Yeah. I heard 13 Sentinels game got censored. Is that true? Yes. Yes, the game got censored. And I was actually about to talk about that in a video, but I found out the game is PS4 only and like, oh, well, I'm not touching that shit then. The game is only on PS4. Why is the game only on PS4? Why is the game only on freaking PS4? That's like a visual novel game. It's like a visual novel-esque game. It's only on PS4. And the fact that it got freaking censored, they turned a trap character, a character who cross-dresses into a non-binary character, which is very freaking weird. And they changed the dialogues to conform into that particular fact. There's that. And the fact that the game is only on PS4. And I'm like, why the fuck is a visual novel game only on PS4? Why are you shooting yourself in the foot like that? That's to the point where like, nope, not touching that game. Not touching that game. Tell your bro to cover up his leg. Yeah. Guys, Appa told everyone how many times he refused to play Genshin Impact. There are some people who don't watch my previous or last 2 streams, so I'm gonna keep on saying it in case you're asking. So, Google has more info on people than China. Hey Appa, any VN recommendations? I've only played Kata Shoujo, but I enjoyed greatly. I recommend Hatsukoi 1v1. I think that's a very basic, very straightforward high school visual novel with hentai content as well. If My Heart Had Wings is also amazing, but don't buy it on Steam unless you can find a way to uncensor the content in there. And then you got Making Lovers is also very good. Also, don't buy it on Steam unless you can find a way to uncensor it. I know I will be shamed. I like Genshin. It's not spyware, but it's a kernel level anti-cheats. Nah, I'm still pressing. I'm still sus. I'm still sus on that. Sorry, I'm still sus on that. I already have Super Robot Wars OG for the waifu fix. Hey Appa, hey chat. Fate Go Farm is over now. I am free. Also, the only thing that pisses me off is this titty and pantsu censorship in Genshin Impact. Loli, Genshin Impact lol. Gacha is worse than Fate Go though. Appa, please read where your electronic products are made. Your reason because it's China doesn't work. Please read where your electronic products are made. Your reason because it's China doesn't work. Okay, so essentially what you're trying to say is that just because all of my electronics are made in China, that doesn't mean that I don't have an excuse to buy Genshin Impact because it's also made in China, and therefore, no, even if it's made in America, even if it's an American-made game, it's a gacha free-to-play game, and I'm touching that with a 10-foot pole, nigga. I'm sorry. Oh, Okuyasu, fucking trash me, Okuyasu, please, Jesus Christ. As far as I know, words aren't censored in the non-Chinese versions, and even if they have spyware, so gladly drag them into the abyss of hardcore gore. He's playing the game is just too shy to admit it. I literally do not play the game. I literally do not. I forgot how you feel about Rich of Review Tech to your USA. I mention any opinion about? I don't exactly mention any opinions of him. Release the Okuyasu clip. That's all we want. It's all we have ever wanted. I've released it on Twitter. I can't release it on YouTube because I don't know who owned it. But hey Appa, did you see the image of right-wing and left-wing games? It's bait. Do not fall into that. It's bait. It only confuses me at the end of the day. It doesn't really anger me. It just confuses me. Like, why certain games here? Why certain games there? At the end of the day, it's just confusing me. So I don't want to talk about it. Really wish people would stop politicizing games already. It's freaking bait. Don't fall for it. Any favorite Let's Players, Appa? Chuka Conroy is my go-to. I only watch the famous Let's Players like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Just that's it. But I only occasionally watch it, not all the time. Watch any Gundam yet? I haven't seen any Gundam yet. So, by the way, Appa speaks out about Genshin Impact. It sounds like it hurts him personally, like it killed his dog or something. Yes. 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 I'm not touching the game that killed my dog with a 10-foot pole. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyway, Karano Kyokai is a great love story. It's a Gundam best VTuber. Also got LA Noir. Still haven't played since I spent most of my time cleaning, drawing, working out, and doing errands with my mom. Also, because you don't have a PC to play it. The Tall Man is better than all other villains. I like both rock and EDM. Hello, appabend. Also, hi guys. What series got you into anime? Actually, that depends. That depends on which When at specific when in time that got me into anime. I suppose you could say that I've gone into anime for ever since when I was a kid. I watched Digimon Tamers when I was a kid. It traumatized the living shit out of me when I was a kid. I probably need to watch that again because that shit's good. And then I watched a lot of Naruto when I was a kid, but then I quit watching Naruto because it got stupid and nonsensical. That's when I got into Batman and DC Comics and DC animation in general. And then I got into anime again thanks to One Punch Man, and let's just say I'm not a fan of that. But people, and that's when a point where people say the manga is better. The manga is better. So I read the manga, and I'm like, well, the manga isn't any good either. Then I watched Mob Psycho, and I'm like, well, Mob Psycho is a lot better. I suppose that you could call it that. I just avoid gacha games in general. A thing I learned from playing Honkai and Genshin Impact is to see the difference between Chinese and Japanese games is that Chinese characters are fucking over-designed. Deus Ex seems to be an anime. Not really. Before playing No Straight Road, watch Yahtzee's review on it. Check out Jujutsu Kaisen. I see a foot. Appa, is vanilla Deus Ex available on Steam? Yes, it is available on Steam. Are you saying it isn't? Only good gacha games is Warrior Cats. I don't know why, but I hate Country Road song. I don't know. Was that upper bro rolling in bed? Yes. He's supposed to wake up right now. His alarm is literally set a couple of minutes ago, but he didn't wake up because that's just how he is. What do you think people keep comparing Genshin Impact to Breath of the Wild, even though its gameplay and story are very different and it's nothing that they have in the same? It's the art style, it's the environment, and it's the way the game is designed. It's similar to Breath of the Wild. That's why they make that comparison. So, speaking of JoJo, last night I learned that voice of young Joseph has become a VTuber. Really? That's kind of cool. I'm getting more and more into Yu-Gi-Oh! And spend most of my time playing it. I think I'm addicted. Any slice of life comedy recommendation? I only watch few. I only watch Daijiki Kosei no Nichijou, Daily Life of High School Boys. That's great. Slice of life comedy. So go watch that. I got me 2 Hex Scooby-Doo shirts coming tomorrow. Any plans for the weekend? Just work, I guess. I might watch anime and Spooky Mario videos. Mio played Chinese gacha games in this live stream. Ooh. Gabriel Dropout is a decent slice of life comedy. Again, keep in mind that this is just my opinion. If you're into that sort of thing, go right ahead. I just don't think it's a clever decision. I just don't think it's you're putting yourself in a very wise purchasing decision in general. So please tell me Gaiko-chan is good slice of life, though a bit short. Fall Guys is Among Us for loners. I suppose. The villains in Nier Automata suck ass. Yes. No arguments there. But the rest of the stuff is pretty good. And the villain isn't really Adam and Eve in general. That's not really the villain. The villain isn't really the villain is mostly themselves, mostly A2, 9S, and 2B, themselves in general, and their own weaknesses are, in my opinion, the biggest villains in Nier. So it kind of resonates with me in the same way that Persona 4 did. Even though Persona 4 technically has a villain, that's not the real villain in Persona 4, in my opinion. Dead, but he's moving around, more like turn him into a zombie. Detroit Metal City is the great slice of life comedy. I am the storm that is approaching, providing black clouds in isolation. Now the question is, who's gonna be Yosuke, Okuyasu, and Kira? I imagine Appa either be Yosuke or Okuyasu. I imagine Kira be any Twitter user dissing the N-word. The only thing that is gonna let me drop Genshin Impact is if they will really nerf the 5-star or the free-to-play friendly 4 stars. The drop rates are even stingier than Fate Go, which says something. Jeez. It's not yet an anime, but the Nagatoro manga eventually morphed into one of the sweetest slice of life rom-coms of these times. Excuse me. Also, I'm finally upgrade skills for my Arthur because Gilgamesh for the 3rd time misses. Oof. White is fine. I forgot which context I said that. Speaking of Chinese software, it's garbage tier software to develop games when it requires you to log into software to use software. I speak about Coco's creator. What were they thinking? Jeez. Question, if we were to type Taiwan in any Blizzard games, would it also get banned? I have no idea. Never played Fate Gocho, though I have lots of Fate dojins. What's your opinion about tech deals and his take about PC building for future profit? I haven't seen his take on future profit, on PC building for future profit. I haven't seen his take. So, did you see that Rambo get announced for Mortal Kombat 11 today? Don't care. Don't care about Mortal Kombat 11. Is my taste trash for liking the golden keyboard I will with RGB that Linus Tech Tips once made? Not really. Can you get your brother to play music in stream again? Would be nice. By the way, would you try the game Hakoniwa Explorer for the lulz? I haven't tried Hakoniwa Explorer. And as for my brother try playing music, he hasn't waken up, so no. I completely agree with why people hate JoJo. It's the same reason I'm not into Final Fantasy VII. The people shoving it into everyone's throats are idiots. I don't care though. It's the best. Fuck you. I Is that a fuck you to me? Is that a fuck you to who? Is that a fuck you to who? Wait a second. I would recommend it, but if they aren't interested, I'll show them something like plus size, like like plus size Elf or Berserk. Not really related, but I watch anime. I usually watch it sub, but if I rewatch it, I'll watch it dub. So there's both something new to listen to, and I can compare the sub and dub. Not exactly a bad tactic, but okay. JoJo is fine, but man, normies when they screams pisses me off. Something with bizarre in the name doesn't belong in the hands of normies. Should I buy a laptop with R7-3750H with 2060 or R7-4800H with a 6060 Ti? Dude, that's not even a question. Like straight up the R7-4800H with 6060 Ti. Go buy that. I think that is much, much better for video editing. For gaming, I'd say the 3750H is much better, but actually, no. Just buy the R7-4800H. Go buy that one. The newer CPU. That's much better. So I hate Jojo Kira Yoshikage didn't do nothing. Actually, I do agree that Kira Yoshikage didn't do nothing. Or the greatest anime of all time besides Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, interspecies reviewers. Jojo is exactly what happens when the fandom loses the shit. Blood for the Blood God, Skull for the Skull Throne, Figure for the Doggo. If you want to play multiplayer games without censorship, go try Restored Kuma Games. Game series made by Kuma Games using source engine kumacommunity.net. It's not on Steam. What is the shittiest take you have ever heard? That is a very broad question. I think you hate it because it's popular is a pretty shitty one. That really depends. That really depends on which popular take or which thing that is popular and why people hate it. It really depends. Ace Attorney 5 jumps through so many hoops to justify a Japanese village in California. Excuse me. Phoenix Wright translation is funny. I think they expected a trilogy because Ace Attorney 1 only gives you 5 mistakes per chapter, whereas every other Ace Attorney uses a life bar. Speaking of emulators, anyone recommends the Nintendo 3DS emulator for Android? I haven't tried that. I don't even know if that exists yet. I dare you to let Chun-Li strangle you with our thunder eyes. Well, we've already talked about that. It won't happen as long as people deny and ignore Nintendo's anti-consumer practices. Sounds like a bad idea coming from a Sonic fan who's seen how the games went in from 2010. Yoshikage Kiro is just misunderstood. He is into hand-holding. Your opinion on F95? I don't know what F95 is. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I was thinking of doing Gex 3 again. Need to catch up my favorite vids again. For Appa, I'm currently writing a Pokemon Peanuts crossover film with Jesse and James as the main antagonist. Any story ideas or money to finance it? Nah, fam, I'm good. Course, light virus is better than coronavirus. Do you think it's rentable to repair PC laptops? I ask because I'm really skilled, but I don't think it's good and stable or a hard pass. Rentable to repair PC laptops. What's the rentable? What do you rent? Your service? I thought you pay for service, not rent for service. You rent broken laptops or a broken PC? I don't get it. The only platform to play Genshin Impact is the PS4, as they can't have spyware in already non-data compatible hardware. Actually been seeing Galactic Heroes with my brother and we are loving it. The art style, characters, and politics are actually natural to the story. Bloop is a better emergency ration than whatever the fuck is that Chinese thing. I'm not gonna get it, tempted, but have strength. Oh no, your Koof is trying to censor Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Kiryu. Loot boxes, but fan service. The only time I talk about JoJo in Appa's meme stream, I don't talk about it on Twitter or anywhere else. I don't even know about JoJo that I don't even care about JoJo that much anyway. Kinder Surprise is like gachapon plus chocolate. Well, there you go. Honestly, I've been playing Fate Go for more than a year. I recently sunk several hundred hours without spending a penny. I'm considering rewarding the devs for making the game fun to play for a free-to-play. I'm willing to play for it. I'm bored all the time. The only time I bought anything from a free-to-play game was Paladins because I had played it for 24 hours. Though, fuck it, I obviously like it. How did the name appabend came to life? See my video titled Who Am I on my channel. I would rather buy Call of Duty World War II loot boxes in 2020 than play a gacha game. Jeez. I shield Dio, not JoJo's. Hey, I recently been hearing things about Neptunia. Should I play it? Depends. What things have you heard about Neptunia? Neptunia is mostly a girly RPG, a girly-esque RPG, fan service as RPG, depending on the game at least. But anyway, man with domestic women fetish donated $5. I've been watching VTuber nonstop. Help me. I can't help you, bro. I have already tried to convince people to not watch VTubers, to be aware of VTubers, but they dislike my videos in return. So, well, there is that. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Genshin Impact now also banned Kiryu Koko VTuber name both as your in-game name and on the chat. Well, loot box but slightly fair. I just feel comfortable talking about JoJo in there. Could be the whole old rivalry of rock versus pop. I play Genshin Impact. Father Appa, please forgive me. Amen. Well, if you play the game, that's fine. As long as you don't make any sorts of dumb financial decisions. You don't sink like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the money, on the cash. So, on the whatever sorts of microtransactions that the game has in there. So you got to check the dual mixes of No Straight Roads. They're better than the Rock and in DM versus Aurora. Jeez. Try calling yourself Tiananmen Square. Ooh. This is a bad case of Fire Emblem censorship. I love rock. It's my favorite genre, especially classic rock. Greetings. How messed up is YouTube's notification system? A lot. I'm sorry, Appa, I missed last stream. That's perfectly fine. It's fine. That's perfectly fine as long as you can stick onto the stream. Or if you can't stick on the stream, just go into the next stream. Don't worry, there are multiple chances where you can get to my streams. My stream is weekly. Imagine not playing the 18+ version of a visual novel on PC. Exactly. So, don't they know that loot boxes aren't mandatory? That really depends. Really depends on the game. But will Appa play Street Fighter 3 Second Impact? I'm not a fan of Street Fighter in general, so no. Have you played the Steins Gate visual novel? I actually have the visual novel, but I haven't played it. I've seen the anime though. What's your favorite gacha game? I do not have a favorite gacha game. F95 has uncensored Steam patches. Well, in that case, cool. Not a visual novel, but I highly recommend Dark Hero Party. Very hardcore in terms of airtight story and plot. All right. What would your opinion be on a Family Guy Star Wars parody that covered the sequel trilogy, but instead of the final one being Rise of Skywalker, they did a scrap Duel of the Fates movie? Not interested. Not interested in Star Wars, not interested in Family Guy, not interested in a parody of it either. So, how many Okuyashu summons should we expect? A lot. Soini just keeps screwing the goddess Black Heart Noir with all of the wokeness, and most of the games I've played is from PlayStation. I've been waiting for a Persona 5 Switch port for 3 years, but after your Atlas video from last week, I highly doubt it's coming anytime soon, like fall 2022 at the latest. I thought we already... excuse me, I thought you already said that. I'll give you my N-word pass. Is Art Knights any good? I haven't played Art Knights. I don't know. So, obviously, Appa's TV is a gacha waifu system. The girls look cute. Well, as long as you don't spend too much money on it, I guess. Honestly, I played Genshin Impact for the last week. I find it quickly boring. The story looks interesting, but they lock it beyond arbitrary levels, and the grinding is steep. All right. Who in their right mind cares about Twitter? A lot of people, unfortunately. Review Tech USA has Trump derangement syndrome and supports Black Lives Matter. That's it. That's pretty much a lot of people. But that's not exactly a standard for me hating on people. That's not exactly a standard. Anything else other than that? Genshin Impact killed my children. If the real world is an anime, where's my giant Gundam? Appa. B. To be fair, a lot of the mainstream old guard YouTubers seems to be with Trump derangement syndrome or don't know much about current events, so don't get too hung up on them. Well, I don't go to mainstream old guard YouTubers for their political opinions. What's your favorite 6-digit code from your Twitter thread for sauces? What's your favorite 6-digit code from your Twitter thread for sauces? I put a lot of freaking dojins in my Twitter thread, but I can't exactly say which one is my favorite because all of them are. All of them are good. Mob Psycho is a lot better. Won't change your mind, but gameplay-wise, it's completely free. You don't need the best units to win them all, but if you really want a unit, you either need to save the free material or whale. Nah. Yeah, that won't change my mind. YouTubers are not supposed to be political unless they are focused on that kind of stuff. Yeah. I ain't gonna watch Digimon Tamers for the exact reason, especially not gonna watch any new Digimon series as it's a repeat tearjerker for the sake of it. Funny how tearjerker is just like, well, you didn't finish that. He has a TED up, clap twice if you eat ash. Clap twice if you eat ass. Depends. Is that my girlfriend's ass? In which case, yes. which because of the art style, the game looks like Breath of the Wild. My sleep-wake time is fucked again. I just woke up at 12 midnight. Yikes. Japanese voice or American? Depends. Are you talking about games? Are you talking about anime? Anime in general, I go for Japanese. Unless if the anime takes place outside of Japan, like or the setting takes place and not like outside of Japan, like Ergo Proxy, for example, or Black Lagoon. I go for English dub on those two. Screamer, both our things get overused to make everyone angry and not thrilled. Oh, okay, that's a continuation. Lord Camelot incantations are among the best lines for Rie Takahashi. Appa, Genshin Impact poison our water supply, burn our crops, and deliver the plague into the houses. Pre-verse. Really? Appa? No, but are we just gonna wait around until it does? Oh, the SpongeBob reference. Breath of the Wild was compared with Skyrim back in the day. I guess I would recommend watching Digimon English subbed. Is there any American rap music you like? What Digimon American rap music you like? Not really that much. What Digimon monster make you uncomfortable in Digimon Tamers? It's been a while. I forgot, fam. I need to rewatch the game, the anime again. If the real world is an anime, where's my giant Gundam? Appa, be careful what you wish for. 5 years later, Shimonata is real now. Why did we listen to Appa and Kenji's warnings? 7 Deadly Sins. Grand Cross is how we're paid to win. You need to best units to get through the story and relies heavily on baiting the player. Speaking of Nier Automata, boobs or butts? Both. 2B and Night has tried to commit robot genocide. Not when your reason is it's China, it's gacha, not it's gacha. Arguing against the fact that it said it will be the same if it's American has different meanings behind them. Oh, wow. You got me there. Therefore, I'm going to need to not buy anything Chinese related, isn't it? I'm sorry, but the problem is there are products that the difference between the Chinese products that I bought is that I need them. I don't need Genshin Impact. This phone might be made in China, but I do need this phone. The laptop might be made in somewhere production factory in China, but I do need the laptop. The webcam might be made in some Logitech factory in China, wherever, but I do need the webcam. I do need this microphone. I do need a lot of this stuff. I don't need Genshin Impact. If you're gonna make that argument, that's fine. Fine, you'll win. Oh no, you're win on that argument. Therefore, just because the product is Chinese doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, fine. Fine, you win on that argument. But let me bring in my argument and don't say that it doesn't counter yours. But okay, fine, whatever. Jeez. I don't care really about the waifu shit in Genshin because they're pretty mid. But it's a shit ton of content and there isn't any PvP and the gacha is only noticeable if you want to start a char character. Yokotaro's game challenges versus our views in the game. Why is it so hard for people to realize that Genshin and other gachas are just not Appa's kind of game? Hey Appa, have you watched Yu Yu Hakusho? I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho. So if you dip into it, it's philosophically hidden as a game. Not really. I suppose you can, but the villain in Automata is a tower made of spamming cubes in 3D Studio Max. Freaking auto scroll that turns into 50,000 anime girls in A2's mind. What slice of life comedy would you recommend? I think I already answered that. Everyone wanting Nier, I'm here for Drakengard. The Shadow Lord was a better villain, even if it was just Shadow Nier. His battle was more epic. I was always a Kuwabara fanboy in Yu Yu Hakusho. Reggie Golden Eagle is Okuyasu. He also had a sick ass team. Which character would you like to play most in Tekken 7? I mostly play Xiaoyu. That's it. I do want to play as Safina, but I haven't played Tekken a lot. Tekken 6 soundtrack is a banger. Tekken soundtrack in general is a banger. Appa has a cosmetic article named White Power and finds that his brother's white keyboard is better. Do you watch any Meat Canyon? I don't know what that is. Edit. The Gundam thing was a quote from his How to Be a Yandere video from 2016, not this year's, obviously. Did I say that? Have you read Happy? It's a manga who make Monster and 20th Century Boys, but it's more like a shoujo genre. I haven't read it. Is it just me or the Steam forums are being flooded with Chinese threats and should I worry? I think you should. When you're checking out Movlove, Appa Boy, I know about Movlove. I don't know where to get a good version of it though. So Meat Canyon's base kind of reminded of Surreal Entertainment. I see most people just meme JoJo's, not as cancer as some other fandoms. Cuff, Smash Ultimate Phantom Cuff. Why is Apollo squirming in the back? I have no idea. Should I worry that Steam forums are being flooded with Chinese threads? Maybe. And I'm back. What I think normally is rooting JoJo, but people blame Weaves for running this series. Pucci is also the one JoJo villain that did nothing wrong. I suppose. Figures for the doggo. Someone just must really love Karate. Excuse me. Would you consider yourself to be an influencer? No! No, I am not. I cannot influence people to stop playing gacha. That's how much of an influence that I can give to people. So, what's your opinion on Arc system works doing a Marvel versus DC fighting game? Not interested. Y'all want Let's Plays? I'll make an advertisement for my channel, but mostly YouTuber streamer than a Let's Player. We can play wait, can Let's Plays be done live? That's basically streaming. So, what are the hottest takes you have you still agree with? Which one you disagree? I don't know. It's too broad of a question. Maybe ask which hot take and I'll comment on it. Why do you get the feeling that Hard Idea Spice will never come out? No one should care about that. Ace Attorney, I think they legitimately didn't expect to turn the game to a franchise. So the first one setting is a generic modern city, but then it turns to Japan. For anyone who didn't get the memo, the 4K Idol month has started, and this time it's Chaos Idols with Corona is the first candidate. Corns is the first. What is it, Corona? Can you explain why Flight Simulator 2020 is generating more contamination according to The Guardian? I know you explained it in your video, but I don't think I understand the problem. Because the game requires you to have a very beefy PC, and the game transfers a lot of data, and therefore it works our PC, it works your PC's electronics, and it also works the server's electronics for sending the data from Bing servers and satellite servers into the game. That's the reason. I already explained in the video, you just didn't pay attention. I wonder why Xbox outsells in PS Japan this year, or either I did and you did listen, or you still didn't get it. I said the T word. Neil, China will ban him. I already said the T word many times. Ironically enough, Smart Gaga was made by the same devs who make Tencent's Game Loop Android emulator. China practically rules Taiwan nowadays. I do not think they should be upset over petty stuff, to be honest. Sorry for my broken English. I was asking, is it a good profit if I repair PC laptops in a third country? Yeah. There are a lot of people who want to ask for that service. So yeah, sure. Why not? Neptunians are right, might not be for everyone. Can't go wrong with VTubers so long as they are likable and charming. Why not? Thankfully for Smart Gaga, I was able to launch Ultra Android games. It cannot be run on the newest Android version. I speak of Mission Crisis game. Let's see. I would rather play Assassin's Creed Origins than play Genshin Impact. I just like stabbing people up as senpai. I need to play... wait, why Assassin's Creed Origins? That's kind of interesting. I need to play Steins Gate Zero and Elite, man. I don't get why people are wasting thousands of dollars on Genshin Impact when the game can fall off in the next 2 weeks. Family Guy is stupid. I might come back to watching JoJo after the meme stream. I just feel the golden win coming. I only play gacha when there are banner guarantees that I will get what I am looking for. You'll be shocked that there are banners that are generous. I am what is called a dolphin, mostly free to play. It sucks big dinosaur balls. Bought Steins Gate Zero and Chaos Child for birthday money recently. Actually, I bought Chaos Child, but I haven't played it. I need to play that. Are we now recommending hentai games to each other? Why not? Steins Gate is a great visual novel. Also, Steins Gate Zero is an amazing prequel and sequel. I think the Family Guy Star Wars parody speak like it's a trap filled a big week. Well, I haven't seen it, so... I'm completely free to play on all gacha games. I've only spent money once in Fate Go. That took 3 years. I like rock, but the only type of music I dislike is what I can only describe as dubstep rap. I remember the Gaming Lemon uses god-awful song to represent the dubstep god. Maybe I'm petty. I haven't heard any dubstep, quote-unquote, dubstep rap, so... That's not Trump derangement syndrome. Appa doesn't care what a chat is. You know what's fun in Genshin Impact? Rock climbing with Lisa. 50 minutes after me, that's 7 minutes now. Japanese Lisa Via is Kara from Fate, so yeah, pretty lewd. I can show you real Trump derangement syndrome. I tried playing Genshin Impact. The PS4 controls were not good, and I'm not installing on the PSV. And that one night patch guy is Robin. I bet a lot of YouTubers are part of the influencer networks that are paying them to hate Trump and promote Biden. Not really. I suppose you can go for the conspiracy, but there are some people who genuinely have that opinion. For Appa, I'm currently writing a Pokemon Peanuts crossover film with Jesse and James as my antagonists. Any story ideas money to finance it? I said no. Imagine spending money on anime loot box simulator. Oh shoot, I want to ask y'all Godzilla fans, what's your favorite Godzilla movie? Mine is Destroy All Monsters. I haven't seen a lot of Godzilla movies, so... Guess the only difference is Kinder Eggs are banned in America for potential choking hazards. So where can I find out of the whole 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim censorship? I think it was in Kotaku in Action. They talk about it. So go into Kotaku in Action, Reddit. It's right there. Clap twice if you need Ash from the Evil Dead. Groovy. Needed where? Everywhere? My favorite Godzilla movie is Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Review Tech USA is the usual clickbaiter drama YouTuber that's popular just because he has enough technology to get decent mic setup. I don't watch Review Tech USA a lot, but when he does talk, I do like it when I do only like him occasionally, like his content occasionally. So someone mentioned Young Justice becoming VTuber. I want to know which voice. I've been marathoning Naruto. I'm at the Sasuke retrieval arc. Oppai, do you still play any Pokemon games? Nope. It's good that you didn't watch Tamers to the end. You would have probably pissed yourself at the villains of Tamers. Whoever said they're not going to watch Tamer, all I'm going to say is you are missing out on a good story and amazing soundtrack. So Evangelion got an American Blu-ray announced from Geek Kids, but they didn't say what dub they'll use. You know, if the Akira Blu-ray could have both dubs, so I don't see why Neon Genesis Evangelion can't. I got a lot of catching up to do in my games. Do you? I actually do. I need to do a review, work on my review of Mafia Definitive Edition, so I actually haven't done my review on Prey either, so jeez. Anyway, I recommend watching Bakugan English sub because the really good music and a whole different tone and character. I'll probably watch Mob Psycho 100 after I finish JoJo Part 5. It's Appa says it's good. I might watch it to believe it. Mob Psycho 100 is pretty good. Go watch it. It's genuinely very good. Genshin is hella fun. You're lost. Nah. I'm pressing X on that one. I don't even like Breath of the Wild that much. It's good, but not exactly great. So I think all Digimon anime is a great beginning, but it drags a lot in the end. At least they don't call you a chud. Well, I've seen people call me a chud, so what's up, Appa? Appa gonna need Genshin Impact one day? No. Genshin doesn't have enough bare feet interest me. Sims is turned into a Genshin debate. I'll debate anybody who tries to convince me to play Genshin, or in fact any gacha games in general. A better argument would be that it's pretty much any social network spies and censors you. Google probably have more data than everyone here than China. Well, in that case, all of us is fucked. So I don't get this argument. So we're all fucked anyway. So get us fucked even more. I don't get it. I don't get that argument. So just because we're all fucked anyway, therefore we need to get fucked even more. Guys, appabend won't play Genshin Impact in his rightful right. I feel bad for him with the amount of people trying to throw him into the gacha hellhole. To my fellow Fate goers, who are you going to choose the next SR ticket? No one needs a gacha game. There's gonna be an SR ticket soon. Bruce Campbell is better than Albert Einstein. Tekken soundtrack's one of the rare cases you can play it on public without being embarrassed. I know there's people who just don't play certain type of game. Phew, must have dozed off for a while. I'm back though. I don't know who to get in Fate Go. Also, is it Japan or North America? I got Nier Automata for free on Game Pass because fuck Square Enix. You know what? Not a bad choice. I just made a Steam account. Any recommendation? Any games that are cheap or free, if there are free games. Doki Doki Literature Club. Funnily enough, now that you mentioned it, Doki Doki Literature Club is free, and I recommend you guys to install literally mods that turn Doki Doki to a normal visual novel, because good God, the ones that actually turn Doki Doki into a normal visual novel are a million times better than the actual Doki Doki game itself. It's like if the game itself, the original game itself, it's as if it's a freaking just jumbled up and creepypasta shit that is not canon, whereas the real visual novel are in the mods, because the real visual novels are actually pretty good. So kind of seems like more that the chat's trying to influence Appa, like with VTubers and Genshin Impact. I think you guys are more of an influencer than me, except you're not doing a very good job. So oh shoot, I forgot about HGS. I forgot about Getman tomorrow. Do you think the VTuber fad will fade eventually? Probably not. How would you make a Super Mario MMO work? Unlikely. What does Genshin mean? Go ask people who play it, because I don't. I would say you're more of a normal content creator with your garbage videos than influencer. It feels better in the first Assassin's Creed. Killing people is way more gritty and brutal. Gacha games consume massive time, money, exploits psychological human weaknesses, and arguably freaking auto-scroll has worse than other games' rich quality. The way Altair hacks and slashes through soldiers hit different. I wonder if I should buy All-Star Mario, but I got the games so I could emulate the tests. Ash from Evil Dead is smarter than Albert Einstein. Genshin Impact's control with a controller on PC are atrocious. Why is the cancel button on A and the confirm button on B? That is interesting. Especially counterattack and incoming damage animation changes. I recommend playing Stopgate visual novel. It's a parody visual novel based around Russian review website where all the editors are portrayed as fantasy characters, although you won't get the references. Isn't dubstep rap also called trap? Not to be confused with EDM trap. No, it's not the same. Anyway, yes, trap plus dubstep equals hybrid trap. I've been watching Review Tech USA since 2014. Hello, fellow YouTube streamer. Have you heard of the hottest, most popular free-to-play open game, Genshin Impact? Ugh. But yeah, I need to leave soon. Need to do Genshin Impact stuff. Just gonna drop a hello to you, Appa, and hope you're doing well in the quarantine. Ugh. 2014 Godzilla is my favorite, probably the only one I ever saw. Have you seen the Slayer series, Appa? I actually haven't seen Slayers. Almost time for some Okuyasu. I swear Genshin Impact's gonna become the next Raid Shadow Legends in a little time. Legit. It's probably gonna be the next Shadow Legends. Virgin Gacha versus Chat Team Fortress 2. Are you found about that Japanese find brown people appealing to be the best waifu husbando because they are the most charming and charismatic? Japan, stop fetishizing me. But anyway, my next SR ticker probably Gawain or Lishuan. Did I recommend Black Souls 1 and 2? That's the Soulsborne inspired RPG maker game. It's a tight and dark horror-like atmosphere. The combat is quite fun. The story characters are very interesting. Guys, leave him alone. If he doesn't say he want to play Genshin Impact, let him have his opinion and don't force him. Appa needs to do a gacha game so we can see him suffer. Just use less social media and we use open source software. The companies get less data. The moment we get Appa plays gacha games, the moment that he will become a VTuber and have his own house. Nah. Should we consider influencer as a slur? Yes. Yes, please. No, the argument is that your argument was trash. No, it's not. It's not. It's not trash. It is not trash at all. We understand you don't like gacha games, but some of your reason that you don't like is EFAP level of trash. Nah. I think my reasoning is perfectly fine. Whoa! The timer actually works for once! The timer actually works for once! Oh man! This is hallelujah! The timer actually works! For once! I never thought the timer would actually not work! For once, the timer actually fucking worked! Oh my god! It is time for the memes! It is indeed time for the memes. But actually, hold on a second. Can we just... I'm just gonna finish the chat first before I get to the memes. Doki Doki Blue Sky, I mean. Yeah, that's the mod I specifically play, but I also tried other mods, and they're much better too. Debate me appabend on ass and tits. DDLC did nothing new that Undertale did already do better. It wouldn't be better if we went to Kato or Shoujo route and focused on telling an actual good story. Yeah, Sayori's story is pretty good. So, had you started YouTube a decade earlier, would you have ended on that guy with the glasses? No! Except unlike Raid, Genshin is actually good. DDLC's base game kind of feels like you found a CD that has DDLC.exe written under the word black marker. What's worse, Raid Shadow Legends, Genshin Impact, or Fate Go? Nah, I'm good. Unpicking any of those. Mudar actually likes Genshin Impact. Well, good for him. I ordered an appabend deluxe body pillow but delivered while with John trying a thong instead. Appa is not your fetish. Why is Genshin Impact so popular? It's a glorified gacha game. All people talking about Genshin Impact, but none are talking about Shade Regents of Lando. My main fetish is Oppai. Brown anime girls aren't foreign or black. They are basically Monster Girl. There we go. Meme stream time. Finally, it ends. Jesus. Fucking finally. The timer is... the timer actually freaking done. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the meme stream. It is time for the intro. It is time for all of that shit. We're gonna get into the intros. We're gonna get into the good stuff. We're gonna get into the hooplas. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, donations, links down below, Streamlabs. But first, the intro. I should probably talk about another freaking there was a meanwhile Indonesia hoopla that I forgot to put it on the stream, but anyway. Yeah, there was a super chat right as the intro's playing, so need to grapple on that. Oh, first of all, fan arts. Mel Cedar King, obviously, giving us the good old nice hentais, actually not hentais, kind of sort of hentais. I think I remember in my last stream when I said something along the lines of, I am not your fetish. I also said that a couple of minutes ago in the stream. I am not your fetish, because Japan always loves to put me in freaking hentais. It's like I said, I'm not your fetish, ladies and gentlemen. Stop putting me on hentais. Not feeling long after. Thanks, tentacle rape, mind break, I go, lowly schoolgirls, unfinished. Fucking unfinished. God damn it. Should be... God damn it, y'all freaking these doujin artists exploiting my curiosity and interest for how this is gonna go. But anyway, Metal Silver King, thank you so much for the fan art. It's been amazing. Also, I need to replay that freaking super chat. Jovi de Hyena donated $3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the donation. Jovi de Hyena, thank you so much. $3. Is it Meme time? I think it's Meme time. It is indeed Meme time. Thank you so much. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Streamlabs links down below. Now let's get into fake news. YouTube giving me the fucking fake news. YouTube, appabend, you now have access to channel memberships. Oh, really? Did I, YouTube? I have access to channel memberships, really? That is very tempting. That is a very tempting thing. So I need to double check. I double check. Oh, this actually came into my actual YouTube email, the one that I used to log into my YouTube. So this doesn't feel like a scam. It actually comes into the YouTube creators. So doesn't look like a scam. So they're activating channel membership. Does that mean that I can turn on super chats here? Not really. Clearly I couldn't, because they disabled super chat here. That's why I have Streamlabs all the freaking time. Jeez. So I tried activate now, but it doesn't freaking activate. So why the fuck are you sending me this email, YouTube, if you can't let me to freaking activate shit? It doesn't work. It doesn't. It doesn't. This actually came from YouTube themselves. Not a freaking scammer. Click activate now. It doesn't work. It doesn't have, I don't have channel membership. I don't have channel membership. It actually comes from YouTube, straight up from YouTube. And I still don't have channel membership. So this is either a screw up from YouTube or I got fucking scammed. Jesus Christ, YouTube. God damn it, YouTube. What the fuck y'all doing? Also, YouTube, what the hell is this? No one, absolutely no one. Creators after talking for 50 minutes. All right, let's just jump straight into the video. YouTube, why the fuck are you have to diss the creators like this? Jesus, YouTube. YouTube, don't diss your creators like this, YouTube. This is painful. Excuse me. Don't diss or roast your creators like this, YouTube. That's what you've been doing. You've been doing them except in a not very funny fashion. You're doing this in a not very funny fashion. You just straight up censor, straight up block people's videos, straight up censor their videos, straight up demonetize their videos, and not let them to say the bad, mean words that cause their videos to get demonetized. And now you have to joke. Now you have to make these clearly very tasteful joke that makes fun of the creators for only jumping into the videos for 50 minutes. It's only funny when literally any other platform made it. And if anybody else makes the joke, it will be funny. But the problem is it's YouTube making the joke. And it's not funny. And the reason why it's not funny is because YouTube has been actually screwing the creators for a while. And they haven't done a lot to fix it. And now they're gonna... Don't you just find it interesting that creators only talk about the actual content of the video after 50 minutes? Haha, lol, etc, etc. Now, if this comes from literally any other content creator, I would have laughed. But no, this is coming from YouTube. Screw you, YouTube. And everybody has the right to same opinion. We hear you. You're right that we apologize. Our now deleted tweet was intended in good faith. But we missed the mark and did not reflect the spirit of the creator community that we love, YouTube's social team. Maybe you should actually try to be pro creators and try to actually be YouTube. You, as in this tube is made by you, the creators, not companies, not brands, not freaking mainstream media, which is what you're turning this website into. It's a website filled with mostly mainstream media content. And you turn the website into this. It's not YouTube anymore. It's not broadcast yourself anymore. So what's even the point? Anyway, Robotnik donated to $1. I think Dan Salvato himself said that creepypastas were a big influence for DDLC. Yuri has a hidden creepypasta in the game's files. A lot of characters have hidden creepypasta in the game's files. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But I'm on the opinion that Doki Doki Literature Club is only good on the first half. The second half is just not very good. Anyway, I got put on the list by this particular this particular person on Twitter who clearly wants to gain my attention. This person wants to gain my attention. Well, you got it. Here's the attention that you ordered. While I'm trying to give you attention, I'm also trying to ask for Streamlabs donations. Links down below. But anyway, this person clearly wants my attention, so you got it. So what kind of list I'm on? I'm on the list that says I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep, apparently. So, okay, why am I a sheep? Why am I a sheep according to this person? The alpha patriot. The alpha red-pilled alpha male patriot. Or something along those lines. This clearly does sound like Billy, but Billy from One Angry Gamer. Because we don't really have a lot of One Angry Gamer content, so I think you pretty much do a very good job to fill in the void. So, why is this person considering me a sheep? Well, because I dare to like something that he doesn't like. So, let's see. Media that is communist propaganda. Ladies and gentlemen, there are about 279 stuff listed in here. 279 stuff that are listed in here that this person considers to be media that is communist propaganda. Now, this person is clearly shitposting. This person is clearly baiting. This person is clearly just trying to do this to get attention. But still, if that's what you want, then I'm gonna give it to you because I need some comedy because this is fucking hilarious. And the reason why I find this hilarious is because you list everything. Everything. I guarantee you that there is something that you will like in any of this list. In just the first page alone, there's gonna be something that you like. And if you like just one of them, you are a communist to this person. You are a communist. This is unironically Billy's opinion. If Billy unfortunately has gone into the distant land of I don't know what the fuck where. Now we have only this person just shit posting on Twitter and talking about how if you like this stuff, that means you have communist propaganda, etc., etc. If you are a communist and it's communist propaganda. If you like Shin Megami Tensei, that includes Persona, communist propaganda. If you like Gundam in general, not a specific Gundam series, Gundam in general, communist propaganda. Star Trek in general, not a specific series, Star Trek in general, communist propaganda. All of this, communist propaganda. You see, I decided to do the same thing, kind of the same thing that this. I just want to spend a couple of time because I'm bored as fuck. And I need something. I just fucking bored as fuck. I'm bored. I have way too much free time. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to put every single thing that he listed, right? I'm going to put every single thing that he listed. And I'm going to see how much of the things that I genuinely like. Okay, I like Star Trek. I like Harry Potter. I like, legit, I do like Harry Potter. the films. I enjoy it. But not amazingly, not like a huge fan of it, but there's a part of me that I do enjoy it. So I like the Joker movie. I like Parasite, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona. I do like Luke Besson films. I do like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, BioShock, Fallout games, Deus Ex, Spec Ops: The Line, Hayao Miyazaki movies, Oral High School, Ultraman, Boondocks, The Wire, Blade Runner, Nier video games, Resident Evil franchise, Adventures of Tintin, Xenoblade Chronicles, Fire Emblem, Breaking Bad, hentai genres, Tekken, Valve's Portal, Death Stranding, Mirror's Edge, Hotline Miami, anything by Naoki Urasawa like Monster. Yeah, I like about 32 things that this guy listed. Out of 279 stuff that he listed, I like about 32 of them. That makes me 11% of a communist. So ladies and gentlemen, that makes me, according to this guy's standard, that makes me 11% of a communist. So if you are one of those people who are going to judge people based on their political standards or their political stance or whatever, I will all let you know that I am apparently only 11% of a communist based on this particular guy's standards. If you want this list, I think I linked the Google Docs page on Twitter somewhere. But seriously though, what is not on the list? I have no freaking idea. What's your favorite movie from Besson? District 13, District B13. If does that count? I think that counts. Anyway, but seriously though, so many freaking lists, lots of people, lots of in general. But this is just shit posting. This is just bait. So you wanted my attention. I do want some comedic content, and I do get something funny here. So, oh man. So much stuff. Anyway, what is this? Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my wife that I'm not giving up my therapy sport and she should stop shopping or get a job? Okay. I admit my wife and I screwed up. When I was first hired by my advertising firm, I assumed that I would make more each year than I ended up making. I'm currently an executive, but bonuses are not what they used to be, nor are salaries. Well, we're living in current year, so I suppose I can understand why that is. My wife said that we needed to keep up the lifestyle to make it in the corporate world. Bro. Okay, I'm sus. That is very sus. We need to keep up the lifestyle to make it in the corporate world. That's kind of sus. That is kind of sus. So she would spend a lot of money to buy me the best suits and her best clothes. Don't buy best suits and the best clothes then if you are in a financial crisis. What? Appa says, hey Mia. My wife said that we're needed to keep up the lifestyle to make it in the corporate world, so she would spend a lot of money buying me the best suits and the best clothes. We live near Madison Avenue and she's there almost every single day. What is this rich people talk? Fucking rich people. Some of these goddamn rich people. I need that clip. Haruhi, I need your help. I need damn these rich people. Thank you, Haruhi. I need your help.
I hate all these damn rich people. These damn rich people. Damn these rich people.
Thank you, Haruhi. Thank you for finally giving in my revolution propaganda. My revolution against the dumb rich people. Anyway, when bonuses fell even more and they started cutting salaries, we started taking money from my dead 7-year-old son's college fund. Okay. Fuck you. And fuck you. Absolutely fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Just absolutely fuck you. kill yourself.
Fuck you. Holy shit, that's fuck you. God damn, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Our son is now 14, almost 15, and what seemed like little expenses. Okay, this, okay, you're an imposter. Eject, yeah, both of y'all imposters. Fucking eject. My sus is now confirmed, both of y'all. Jesus Christ. Like little expenses here and they have added up. We were in denial. Now the state of his college fund is such that he would give tens of thousands short for state schools who would give him good scholarships and he can't attend the higher ranked schools that he wants to attend at all. My wife and I are mad at each other over how this depletion happened. You fake? What the fuck? Baby, don't reduce it then, you dumb motherfucker. Oh my god. She came home from shopping very late yesterday and then started a fight. I asked her why she had so many bags. I opened one of the bags and saw what looked like the same type of shirt in about 6 colors. My fucking god. Both of y'all! I also saw 2 pants that looked and felt exactly the same, and I suspect she circled back to the habits of buying 2 pairs of the same thing again. She then started asking how much my polo horses— Fucking polo horses?! What the fuck? Okay, fucking, okay. Maybe I should extend that 11% communist to like 100% communist. What the fuck? What?
I hate all these damn rich people. These damn rich people. Damn these rich people.
Fucking rich people, man. Rich people and their fucking polo horses and equipment up. Fucking Jesus Christ. I happen to have played holo. I have to play. Well, if I don't mind if you played HoloLive. If you watch HoloLive, at least it's less expensive than fucking polo since I was 12. It was my outlet and therapy. Fucking hell! Like, people couldn't even play that shit! The fact that you could get it when you were 12, the fact that it's your outlet and therapy, fucking, that is some rich people talk. That is some rich people talk. My god. Can we upset the established order? Can we just upset the established order and make everything to become chaos to these goddamn freaking privileged bourgeois motherfuckers? God damn. Jesus. It's still my therapy activity. I don't get. You cannot get a suitable horse for less than $20,000. Fucking $20,000! My god, what the fuck? But 3 horses are an investment. And for the $5,000 per month during the season when I'm actively playing. Fucking $5,000 per month during the season. My god, give me $5,000 per month. My god, that would be a much better investment for y'all. My wife spends more than the cumulative over the year. My wife told me to sell my thoroughbreds and just rent ponies for occasional recreational play. I told her that I was not going to do that and that if she wanted to refill the college fund, she could stop going shopping. We could just sell her clothes and then she could get a job along the way. Am I the asshole? Yes. Yes. But both of y'all. Not one of you, both of y'all. But both of y'all the asshole. Jesus fucking Christ. My fucking god. What the fuck are y'all doing? Everyone sucks here. Well, it's fine and dandy for you to both have your own hobbies and outlets. You are both making poor financial decisions and it's gonna not only screw you both over but your kid. That is an understatement. You both need to take a seat, overview your earnings and expenses, and start making cuts to bigger budget better. She either needs to pick up a job or severely lower her spending habits, and while I understand your outlet can be good for you, you might also need to consider how much you're putting into it and lessen the amount of find a cheaper hobby to indulge in a while. You're both to blame here, and you both need to make changes if you don't want your financial situation spiraling out of control until you have nothing left. Consider consulting an accountant or something to help with budgeting. He would struggle to pay for the cheaper schools too. We'll calculate it with typical student salary and the hours he would get. He would need 2 part-time jobs to make tuition payments. Either that, or fucking stop spending money on your fucking expensive hobby. Oh my god. These rich people talk, man. Fucking polo as therapy. That's incredible. Fucking polo as therapy. You spend $5,000 like per fucking hell. The better schools are already out of the picture financially. Maybe don't fucking spend it on polo and expensive shirts, Nibba. My god. Oh, Do you feel happy messing up your son's life so you can play with your horsies? Seriously, that guy's good point. You're base. You, OP, you can go fuck yourself. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? Just let us enjoy shit for once. Damn, you sick of black people being shoved down your throats? Well, we were sick of white people, full stop. How is that any better? You'll get over it or you won't. We truly don't care, cry more. But I am not white though. Hey! Hey! Yo! Okuyasu!
I just remembered I haven't been in You're racist!
You racist! That Okuyasu! God fucking damn! God damn! Jesus, dude. Imagine like, oh, I am sick of these representation and all that. Or at least I don't know. Maybe it's in the context of representation. I am sick of representation where black people white people arbitrarily get changed to black people. I am sick of it. You're sick of that? Well, we're sick of white people. But I'm black though. Well, the C word coming in. Jesus. And now there's this N-word, the troubled history of the racial slur by BBC. So BBC decided to post this article at like freaking 3 days ago. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because N-word, the troubled history of the racial slur, the troubled history of the racial slur. Big if true. Big if true. Yeah, as if people don't really know that, as if people haven't already known that the N-word is a slur. Big if true, BBC. Big if true. Big black cock if it's true. But seriously, no. But seriously, why is this article posted? So I decided to Google the article. The article is actually legit. It's actually real. It talks about how the N-word is a troubled history of the racial slur, as if people need to know about it, as if people don't really know that it isn't. And I read a couple of segments of the article that I find very interesting. This one in particular. BBC receives 18,600 complaints over use of racial slur in news report. So this article over here seems like a way for them to repent against their past sins. The BBC has received more than 18,600 complaints about the use of racial slur in the TV news report by BBC News. Goddamn BBC. I mean, granted, there are millions and millions of people out there, but 18,600 complaints. That's gotta be pretty freaking serious. Either you said it once and there are 18,000 complaints, or you said it several times in the span of months or weeks, and there are 18,600 complaints in the span of those weeks. Which begs the question: how many times have you actually said that, BBC? Also, considering that the BBC have actually said the dreaded N-word, might as well play.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I haven't been in You're racist!
Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Jesus. Not for broadcast indeed, BBC. And you know what's the funny thing? BBC demands use of racial slur in news report by BBC News. I definitely should.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word.
Jesus, BBC. You've already gone into too much freaking trouble, but now you have to defend it. Okay, so essentially their argument is that, well, we actually have to use the N-word, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why we have to use the N-word in the broadcast TV is because there is a specific message that somebody wants us to tell, and that message contains the N-word, and therefore we have to spread it to the context. But you see, BBC, as you and a lot of the progressive journalists have already talked about a lot of times, every progressive journalist, every single progressive news outlet already talked about this. Context doesn't freaking matter. When you said the N-word, it's still bad when you said the N-word. It doesn't freaking matter, BBC. But the moment PewDiePie says it, and like, oh no, PewDiePie, the context doesn't really matter, PewDiePie. You see, when you said the N-word, that's very bad. It's still very offensive, etc. But when BBC said it, oh no, we do have a specific context in which where we have to say it. So therefore, excuse our language. Well, BBC, you get what you fucking deserve. That 18,600 complaints is from the people who don't understand context. And you yourself and all of you progressive outlets have said a lot of times, context doesn't really matter because the N-word is still a very bad word, and therefore nobody should say it, and no one should say the N-word because the context, no matter what the context, is bad. And now you reap what you sow, you made your bed, you lie in it, you get what you freaking deserve, BBC. Seriously. Man, BBC. Freaking BBC. It's I can't believe we're gonna be living in a time where BBC defends the use of racial slur by BBC News. Oh man. There was that. And what the fuck is this? The mummy tomb, which has been sealed for 2,500 years, has been opened for the first time. Yeah, I think I saw this. This apparently one of the news. That there's a mummy tomb which has been sealed for 2,500 years. It's self-explanatory. It's right there. We've trained very early on to think that mummies and tombs need unearthing, but it's kind of sad that even in death, people of color can't escape the prying and opportunistic advances of white people. What did that come from? Oh man. God. How can you turn the news about the unearthing and the opening of a mummy tomb to be about racism and how white people are oppressing the people of color? How dare they open mummy tombs to exploit themselves? Yeah, as we already know, clearly the people at Egyptians, the people at Egypt, the people in Africa, whatever, clearly, they're white. Clearly they are white, but let's make this about white people. Okay, whatever, fine. I don't care if I'm talking out of my ass, but something about this feels evil. When I die, keep white people away from me. Oh, okay. Keep white people away from me. Oh man. Oh man, this company I found giving away these planet brain. Okay, this is just ad at this point, but seriously, that's dumb as girl, I'm not talking about the people in the video. I'm just commenting how personally I was taught that mummies and tombs need to be explored and shared with the world by nosy ass white people. Maybe there are definitely your Lara Croft types that raid tombs and disrespect an entire freaking country's freaking legacy and culture. Looking at you, Reboot Lara. You caused the fucking tsunami, Reboot Lara. Pay for that. You need to pay for actual reparations for the fucking tsunami you caused. But anyway, and now maybe we shouldn't do that. And so what if people doing this are Egyptian? Egyptians are not white. Please don't play like white people are the cornerstones of the industry and don't have history of yoinking things from cultures that aren't theirs for fame. This is not the specific time where white people do that, but okay. I know archaeologists go everywhere, but it seems like there's such a targeted effort in brown black people's culture. But hold on a second. I thought the mummies were made by, well, you know, the non-white people. I can't. It's so ridiculous. I mean, if it isn't a discrepancy, I would think human decency would be enough to finally let them rest. Well, I can grant you on that argument at least, but I don't know. I'm no archaeologist. I don't know the morality of digging out graves, old freaking graves, and trying to do it for science or knowledge purposes. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a morbid obsession. But people of color doing it would totally feel better as they have a connection, a reasonable cause to want to learn more about their history. Wait, hold on a fucking second. I thought you said it was immoral. I thought it's not. Wait, hold on a second. I thought you said that digging graves is not humanly decent. It's not a decent thing to do, but it's okay when people of color do it because, hey, I want to have a connection and reasonable cause and learn more about our history. Apparently doing so requires digging old graves and fucking mummies. But white people, okay. I don't care. Fucking the double standards. Man. Oh, man. I'm just gonna move on from that. Actually, hold on. You all realize that the people doing recording this are Egyptians, right? You do know that those aren't actually the descendants of Egypt, right? Those motherfuckers are some white... Oh my god! Oh, they actually have an abbreviation for whites. Why? It's whites. So why they have abbreviated the whites into YTS. They actually abbreviated the whites. Some whites dip in Polynesian sauce and stolen land. Fucking Okuyasu. Oh my god.
Okuyasu! I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting and it turned racist.
Okay, so this is whites. Okay, why? Because the why the word Y, right? You pronounce the word Y, the letter Y, whites, the S, whites. They freaking abbreviated whites in there. I can't believe that whites has the abbreviation. Now we have it. It's the Y word. It's the Y. Whites. Jesus. Oh, speaking of the Hispanic. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Don't do this. Disney animation. All right. If you do this shit, this Hispanic or the L word, I refuse to even give the dignity to give any sorts of. This is the L word. This is just about as offensive as you doing the N word. N word. This Black/N word Heritage Month. N word employee of Walt Disney Animation Studios are sharing their stories here. No diss to the girl. Seriously, it's just to Disney in general. What the fuck, Disney? Don't do this shit. This shit over here, this word over here, this is the L word. This is about as offensive as the N word to the Hispanics, the Latinos, and the Latinas out there. Don't do this shit. Don't fucking do this shit. It's legitimately offensive. It's about as offensive as using the N word. But clearly Disney is trying to go into that fake diversity crap. Yeah, we already talked about that. Okay, what is this? I called my girlfriend with my friend's phone and she answered, "Hey, my love." She just knew it was me. Sus. Sus. That is very, very sus. I'm moving on from that. That is very, very sus. 5 most ambitious games that were never released. Okay, Game Racks. Hi, this used reporting direct quotes from my piece on 8 days without crediting me. Oh, well. Big publication ripping off a smaller creator. What a shocker. What a freaking shocker. Big publisher, big freaking channel, ripping off smaller creators, ripping off their content, and use direct quotes on 8 days without crediting me. Seriously, why can't y'all just, I don't know, just give citations? Why is it so hard to give citations? Oh my god. If it's not your stuff, just give citations. Hey, sorry about this. Set it up and proper sourcing links should be added within a day. I don't work there anymore, but I hope I get it all sorted out. It's almost like they consistently steal content from other YouTubers. Jeez. God damn it, Game Ranks. God damn it. God damn it. You don't have to resort to, actually, you probably have to do that. Because, you know, these big gaming channels are going to find a way to milk as much content as possible. But Game Ranks is going to be Game Ranks, I suppose. Fuck. Well, shit. We're going to have to talk about this eventually. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Adam Kovic. In a screenshot of a tweet talking people and how watch him to be a predator in playing the Predators game, right? So who is this guy, you might ask? Well, this guy is the internet princess person at Rooster Teeth Productions Funhouse. Yeah, so it's this guy. Apparently, this is the bio of his Twitter account before it got privated. And the reason why it got privated is because 400 plus pornographic images, videos of what looked like Adam Kovic of Rooster Teeth were leaked by what supposedly an underage fan he was grooming archived on Kiwi Farms. Yeah. So this does not age very well. Very, very poor choice of words. This really does not age very well. But the thing is, the underage stuff might not be true. Actually, it isn't true. There isn't really proof, any sorts of definitive proof that the images or videos, the actual images and videos, the nudes are real. Like legit real. If you're interested to look for his nudes, for the nudes of this motherfucker over here, it's on Kiwi Farms. Go right ahead and check it out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But the underage stuff, that's not real, apparently. It's just speculations made by people. He just catfished. He just got catfished by some random person who wants his nudes. He just got catfished by some random person who just wants his nudes, and he's unfortunately too stupid enough to give his nudes to the person. So yeah, he got catfished by some specific person, and his nudes got leaked by that person specifically. And the thing that you need to be aware of is that according to the people who actually see the nudes, there is one of the videos depict him fucking his wife. He's married, by the way. It depicts a video of him fucking his wife. So you're sending a video of you fucking his wife to somebody you catfish, you want to have some form of an intimate relationship with. You send the video of you fucking your wife to that person who you tried to cheat on your wife to. Oh man. So yeah, this is a very, very stupid scandal. Very, very stupid scandal. And he is completely 100% aware that he is cheating on his wife. Instead of sending videos of him fucking his wife to the girl on the other side. I mean, imagine being the girl on the other side. Well, this is clearly, what do you call it? He got clearly catfished by some troll who pretends to be a girl. But still, it's dumb. And also, Rooster Teeth come in to make a statement. Our code of conduct is meant for everyone in our community to follow, and that includes our staff and anyone who works on partners with Rooster Teeth. We have parted ways with 2 employees whose conduct did not reflect the values that we strive to upload in our code of conduct. And only people that Rooster Teeth mentioned can reply on this tweet. So you are not allowed to reply on this tweet, but the quote tweets are pretty freaking wild. The ratio is not enough though, but still. Spit. Indeed spit. This is just disgusting. Just the dumbest fucking stuff. My god. It is just so fucking dumb. Especially with the freaking hoopla when I talk about in a couple of streams before about how Rooster Teeth is like, we're a diverse freaking company. We are a very diverse company. We stand up for social justice. We uphold social justice, ladies and gentlemen. And then you got a person who apparently sent out lewds to freaking catfish trolls. Too fucking stupid enough to figure that out. Oh, man. But anyway, yeah, there's that. Now let's talk about the antis. The fiction is reality, people. I suppose they name them antis these days, but this is one of the arguments that I find very fucking hilarious. I just found this on Twitter. I find it fucking hilarious. If someone supported child pornography or pedophilia in real life, nobody would say that's okay because it's only reality. Excuse me? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck kind of argument is that? I think that's a bit misguided. You wouldn't justify real life rape because it's just real life. What? What? So why do people act like the opposite a good enough justification for fictional rape? Because it's fucking fictional, you dummy. It's not real. No one justifies rape by saying it's only reality. What the fuck? Because that's what these ships are. Ships? Is this the context of fucking ships? Are you fucking kidding me? Minors can't give consent as their brain isn't fully formed yet. Having sex without full, undeniable consent from both parties is rape. Saying otherwise is supporting grooming and pedophilia or ephobia. If you're gonna be one of those that go, oh, but actually, it's ephobophilia. Jesus, can't even pronounce that here, but man, this argument is dumb. It's okay, what the fuck is this? This cannot be real, like we're living in a simulation, there's no other explanation. They think they are the fan base, but they are the vocal, annoying minority. Otherwise, why do I have 9 Nico figures, of which half are ecchi? Okay, what? Blah, 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 blah. I refuse to believe this is real life. Like, come on now, how are we the minority sick in the head? All of this to justify being a pedophile. How are they living like this? It's honestly mind-boggling. Oh no, how dare people have 9 Nico figures? I assume this is Nico from Love Life figures, half of which are ecchi. How dare they? How many times must we say it? Stop sexualizing minors, even if they are fictionals. So, I think I've talked about so many times, so many freaking times, and how Twitter's hidden reply feature is one of the absolute best thing that happened in the freaking platform. I just fucking love the Twitter hidden replies feature. And yes, this tweet over here has thousands and thousands of likes and quote tweets and retweets, but there are hidden tweets. There are hidden tweets on this tweet that makes you go, interesting. One of which is this. Replies hidden by this person over here. I'm going to lewd Cora, fuck you. Cora? Really? Cora's not even lowly. Cora's not even like lowly material. She's almost legal. It actually depends on the season, I suppose, but she's pretty much legal. So I don't see why this needs to be hidden. Maybe because the person is too much of a fan of Cora. Cora Avatar, Legend of Korra. Cora Avatar, The Legend of Korra from so. No words, just Kana lewd. So this person posted a lewd of Kana, which it's tame as fuck. It's the tamest fucking lewd. And then there are other freaking lewds. And then there's this this person who posted, drawings don't have human rights. Fuck. Drawings don't have human rights. Fuck face. And the interesting part, and I'm sorry to ruin all of y'all innocence, they have Gargura freaking lewds. Straight up. Lewds of Gargura on the freaking hidden replies. So this is why I said the hidden replies are the best thing in this entire freaking platform. It just shows to you that, well, you, the offer, have seen Kana lewds, all of these lewds, and Gargura freaking lewds. All of this. Y'all have seen this. And you chose to hide it. Jesus. Yeah, let's go into 2021 being more on site with anti-antis, okay, in ways that actually get to them. Not just moral filibustering, but legitimately calling their shit what it is. A glorified trauma bond cult. What? Can we please make them feel afraid and ashamed again? Jeez. Are you saying that people who suffer from trauma, we should make people who suffer from trauma suffer even more? Because they don't care about fictional drawings? Fictional porn? Come on, y'all. They don't care about how morally raw what they're doing is. They don't care about anyone's trauma. People can be traumatized by anything. I'm sorry to say this, but our world doesn't revolve around you. Unfortunately, no. It does not revolve around you. So if you want the world to revolve around you, you're living in the wrong world, y'all. So appealing to their morality is completely useless. It will never work. They will never tell you it wasn't your fault that someone groomed you with loli, shota, incest, rape online. Okay, hold on the fuck up. Hold the fucking phone. Who got groomed by loli, shota, incest, rape online? No, I don't recall anybody being groomed with that. It's just probably mostly promises of companionship in general. I just... Why are you doing this to me? That depends. What did I do to you? What do they care about is their sense of victimhood and marginalization for coping on main. So start pointing that one out. Tell them they're not welcome in LGBT safe spaces. Fuck it. Tell them they don't get to be one of us, period, because they are not. Okay, so if you people who disagree about all of those lolis and shotas and their rights to exist because, you know, they're freaking fictional. If you are part of the LGBT, you don't exist. That's pretty homophobic and transphobic, don't you think? But it's like a gay or trans conservative. Damn! Your identity can be valid without entitling you to an LGBT community that loves and accepts and supports you. You're a hen who thinks wolves should be let into the hen house. Go have fun with the wolves then. No more sympathy. Too bad for you. Jesus Christ. Speaking as a messy survivor who uses problematic shimping kink to cope. Nah, I'm done. You're not one of mine. Go have fun out in the cold. I don't care that you don't feel safe publicly expressing lust for fictional pedophilia anymore. Well, good for you if you don't care anymore, but goddamn, you're literally advocating, hey, if people are traumatized, let's make them even more traumatized. Sus. Indeed, the user is sus. Okay, what is this? Trigger warning racism. Please block and report this person. Their account is extremely toxic. They are clearly racist and probably enjoy harassing people. They're promoting emergence metamorphosis. Seriously? That's not the worst thing ever. Seriously, that is the least possible worst thing that anybody can do, because it's been overdone to death. It's been done to death. Which is an extremely disgusting and triggering manga. Dude, I have seen a lot of doujins and mangas that are infinitely much worse than Emergence and Metamorphosis. It's the normie tier stuff for stupid, cringy, for cringy, and not just cringy, but really depressing, dark, cringy doujin. It's the fucking vanilla stuff in terms of that department. Come on, y'all. Come on. New anime Emergence confirmed to be released. Seriously? Seriously? It's just somebody saying the new anime Emergence. If that is actually true. If the anime adaptation or the hentai adaptation is actually real. Travel donated to $3. I was groomed by online loli shota and I liked it. Jesus! The manga donated to $2. The funny thing is that people often leave these communities, create new places, and yet the moral guardians still look for them to bash them more. So really, they are controlling psychopaths that want validation, and that is sad. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Ladies and gentlemen, donations, links down below, Streamlabs, because YouTube doesn't let me super chat. So, I mean, yeah, okay. This guy says, new anime Emergence confirmed. He just recommends him, he just says the new anime Emergence, assuming that that's actually real, which I don't think it is. Bitches be like, you have a racism problem. I cannot read the bottom text. I don't know what that is. Time to harass women and minorities. Okay, this is a meme. This is clearly a meme. Now, I know the reason why this is a meme, right? It's because the gamers have been freaking, what do you call it, demonized so much by the mainstream media that they harass women and minorities so much. These gamers, they harass women and minorities so much to the point where there are some people, some gamers who actually embrace on that. Yeah, let's be a gamer and time to harass women and minorities because we're a gamer, because that's what the mainstream media says that we do. We apparently harass women and minorities. Seriously though, maybe stop telling gamers, stop saying that gamers harass women minorities. Maybe we probably won't. It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. Anyway, I am ready to lose followers for this, but sexualizing minors is bad. Freaking gold clap. Gold freaking clap. What a freaking revolutionary statement. Give a huge round of applause for daring to speak against this very hot take. So brave. Stunning and brave. Anyway, even in fiction. Stunning and brave. The more stunning, absolutely stunning and brave. Fiction affects reality. Problematic content is not a good coping mechanism. Well, that depends on the person, wouldn't you say? There are some people who use this as a coping mechanism. There are some who don't. It really depends on the person. I literally don't know how some of y'all can get this to your heads. Well, some people have a different opinion. So, and the tweets are protected because, of course, got referred to as a he in among. Oh my god. Got referred to as a he in Among Us. Normalize using they, them pronouns while playing with people you don't know. Oh my god. Do you know what's the funny thing about this? Is that this person went on to say pronouns check, please. And then 2 people responded, she, her. And then this guy said, what? Shut up. I'm voting light green. And light green just got immediately voted to get ejected. Yeah, this is what happens when you become a person who cares way too much about pronouns in video games. Yeah, this is what happens. If you care too much about that, people are just gonna straight up kick you, even if you're not the imposter, because you're just such a fucking killjoy. You're just such a killjoy that people just don't want to have you at any place. Can't blame them. Really cannot blame them. Not gonna lie, but goddamn. So long indeed. Man, light green was not an imposter. Okay, what the fuck is this? Last night I was playing Among Us and one person said, how old is everyone? I'm 11. And someone replied, I'm 14. Sure. I am also a teacher and all of my students are getting into Among Us because their favorite YouTubers are starting to play it. 3 of my 9-year-old students were raving to me about it yesterday and bragging about how good they are at being an imposter. At everyone who plays Among Us, make sure when you play public games, you keep in mind that young children could be in the game and mind what you say. But that is true to literally any other games. That is true to Fortnite. That is true to Call of Duty. That is true to a lot of games. Maybe don't let your children to play Among Us. Maybe don't let them to have a mobile phone in general. Only let them to have them when they're older. It's very simple parenting, y'all. It's very, very, very simple parenting. Very, very simple parenting. Jeez. No, one person said, how old is everyone? I'm 11. Not that the person is an 11-year-old teacher. So, children that young shouldn't be playing public games is just not a good idea. Red Wasabi, you are base. Absolutely base fucking take. Okay, but regardless what you think should be the case, they are. Children are playing public games and they're not stopping anytime soon. Don't be weird in public games. No. No, because the thing is, we don't know. We really don't know, because the thing we assume that most people who play video games are adults these days, adults or teenagers. People who play video, even the freaking. Actually, if you guys might remember back in the Call of Duty days, back in the good old days of Call of Duty, back in the Call of Duty Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 days, you know, in Xbox Live. You got these squeaker children talking about how they want to fuck your mom and all of that. I mean, seriously, at that point, should you guys really even care about trying to keep your behaviors around children when these children behave like that. I mean, have you guys seen the squeakers in Call of Duty? They're like freaking 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds talking about they want to fuck your mom all the freaking time. And you got adults here telling me, oh, you should watch your behaviors on these children. Nah, fam, I'm good. Nah, fam, I am fucking good. Except Red is right. Kids that are 7, 8, 9, they shouldn't be on these games without parental supervision. Yes, true, indeed. It doesn't matter how tame the game itself it is. If a game that has other people to join there will always be a risk, a pretty high one, of that kid hearing or learning something they have no reason to hear at that age. Here's a much better solution. Don't play Among Us with random strangers. Play Among Us with your friends or family, or people that know you, or people that you know. Don't play them with some random strangers. At least when you play it with them, you know their age and all of that. At least when you have them, it's not fun playing with text anyway. So why are y'all still doing this? Jeez. If it gets a game there's other people that join, there'll always be a risk. Again, play the game on Discord with audio with people that you know, instead of playing it in some random online server of that kid hearing or learning something they have no reason to hear at that age. That isn't on the game, the kid, or even other player. It's on the parents. Yes, true, indeed. No, it's on the other players to make sure they aren't spouting weird sexual shit. It's on other players to make sure that they aren't spouting weird sexual shit. Have you heard the squeakers or the children and what they say when they play Call of Duty or Fortnite and talks about how they want to fuck your mom, on pulling off all of these crop quotes and making all of these sexual comments? A lot of these squeakers and children are some of the most fucking vulgar people on the freaking internet. They will fucking screech if they lose. They will fucking screech and all of that. They will hurl all of these random slurs, even adult things, saying adult words and all of that you might not even possibly believe. And now y'all telling me that we should tone it down. We should stop doing these, stop saying these weird sexual shit to children when they're saying it. That's what they're saying. This is why I hate kids. So I don't like kids. When you know children are on the platform, it doesn't matter if children shouldn't be there. Children shouldn't be there. They are. If you are spout inappropriate things on the platform when you know children are listening, you're disgusting. The problem is those children are also spouting inappropriate things. So who's at fault? I mean, you're telling me you're on the mindset that these children didn't do nothing, that they can't do nothing wrong, that they are incapable of saying the dreaded curse word, the dreaded F word, that they can't say the curse words, the curse adult language. They can though. They absolutely fucking can. When you know children are listening, you're disgusting. All adults have a responsibility to protect all children no matter what. All adults should also have the responsibility to freaking lecture these children so that they don't do all of this stuff. My God. If you don't like kids, are you going to go and get snipped when you get married? If you look at the age rating for the Among Us app page, you'll see that it says 9+. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? I wouldn't give kids to freaking kids a phone in general. I wouldn't give kids phones in general, not until they're adults, to the teenagers. Sorry, I'm really sorry to say this to my future children, assuming that I might have one, but I'm gonna be a strict fucking parent if that's the case. I won't let you to have this phone. You need to earn the phone. That wasn't a mistake. It was made with children playing it in mind, and y'all need to recognize that. A game that was made with children playing it in mind shouldn't have people spouting slurs in chat or people have sexual or political usernames. What if the children are the ones spouting slurs in chat or are having sexual or political usernames? What can you do about that? After we have a bunch of children, a lot of children, a lot, and I mean a lot of children pretending to be adults or role-playing as adults in freaking social media. It doesn't just happen in Among Us. It happens on Twitter. You got a bunch of these like 14 to 15-year-old Twitter accounts talking about DMs and role plays when they're like still freaking 14 and 15. What the fuck y'all doing on Twitter? Oh, I want to enter nuts. I I am 15 years old. I want to enter not safe for work Twitter. Bitch, get the fuck off the platform. Be gone, fetus. What the fuck y'all doing there? Jesus Christ. The same goes with Among Us. I played in public games where someone don't play public games. Do not play public games. You can only rely on text chat. You can only rely on text chat. The thing about public games, okay, is that the people who type the fastest wins. The people who can type the fastest wins in public games. That's one. And you can only communicate through text. You cannot communicate through audio, which is the most preferred method in freaking Among Us. People admit it as young as 10 in chat and not even 2 minutes later. Okay, that is assuming that you genuinely believe that a person is 10. It could be just an adult role-playing as children, just to make sure that you don't say the mean words to them. It's possible. You need to behave yourself. Yes, parents should look at what their children are playing, but it's literally out of the parents' hands. No, it's not. No. It's literally out of parents' hands what people say on there, apart from enabling the censor cheat function. Okay, it is true. It is true that it is out of their hands, that what people say out there, it is out of their hands, it is out of their control, which is why you shouldn't let them to play in the first place. Don't have them in social media or the internet in general in the first place. My God, you need to do better. Not the 10-year-old who wants to play a game with such a low age rating. Don't tell children not to play a game that was made for them because some of y'all can't keep your mouth shut. Or here's a better idea. Don't let them play in public matches. Only have them play with other people. Granted, it's Among Us, and you need like 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 people to actually make the game fun. But still, if you are an adult, you are expected to act like one, especially around children. What if the children doesn't act like adults? Why should we act like adults when the children act like children? I am sorry to say this, but in the context of video games, or the players are fucking equal. I'm tired of people who either have never been around kids or just don't care, act like kids shouldn't be allowed to play or go on anything. They shouldn't. They really shouldn't. They shouldn't be allowed to play or go on literally anything. Oh my God. This the dumbest fucking, the dumbest. That's so dumb. Okay, what the fuck is this? Trigger warning, mentions of sexual abuse. Listen guys, this needs to be said. If you're joking about rape and you think it's funny, stop. It's not funny to joke about someone being raped. Being raped can be traumatizing and horrifying to remember. It's not funny about rape. That depends. That really, really depends. Okay, that really depends. There are rape victims who can cope with jokes about rape. There are people who couldn't. It really depends. So it's not really universal truth. But still, okay, what the fuck is so Okay, I'm going to hell. I am going to fucking hell. Seriously. It's literally a female Among Us player who, instead of got killed, instead of body get freaking chopped off, they got raped instead. It's not the worst thing in the world. What? I don't get it. It's dark humor. This is what dark humor is. You don't know what this is what we call dark humor. Kids, this is what we call dark humor. If you cannot deal with this sort of stuff, maybe do not go on the internet. Okay. Make Twitter 18. Seriously, honestly, I agree with this. We should make Twitter 18 plus. We absolutely freaking should. Because the amount of people, especially the 15-year-olds, the 14-year-olds, the 13-year-olds, you know, the borderline Twitter accounts, right? The borderline Twitter accounts that join on this platform and they talk about how they just got into not safe for work Twitter, etc., etc. It's fucking staggering. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck y'all doing in not safe for work Twitter? Especially in the fact that Twitter, being Twitter, it's just very difficult to shield up the not safe for work part and the safe for work part. Twitter is literally a safe space for many of us.
No. 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 No.
It is not. It is not. It is not a safe space for a lot of you. And if this is a safe space for you people, good lord, you have issues. Twitter is a trash platform. It's just a trash platform in general. The only redeeming factor on Twitter is the fact that it has hentais in it. But this is precisely why it needs to be 18 plus. And y'all should just get the fuck off these platforms. Seriously. Seriously. Okay, what the fuck is this? Let's talk a bit about some current harassment in gaming. Okay. Last week, gamers on our Asmongold started a campaign of targeted harassment against Blizzard writer Madeline Rowe. They flooded her Twitter, wiki, and fan sites, calling her racist against white men, went after her friends, and sent her threats. Okay, what did she say? Oh, white men, are you sad? Are you... Dear white men, get your fucking shit in order. I seriously hope that Blizzard will never give you power to integrate your hatred towards white men in World of Warcraft. There's a real simple solution. Go play something else. Well, she just provided a solution. Go play something else. Things I do not want in this election cycle. Old white man energy. Written by a white dude. Shocking. White people must be stopped. Congrats, ugly white men. Mad Max Fury Road is now our immediate future. White people must be stopped. Ted Bundy wasn't special or smart. He was just white. I wonder why. I wonder why people are mad and flood her Twitter, wiki, and fan sites and calling her racist against white men. I wonder why. I wonder why. It's a big mystery. It's a big mystery that needs solving. Do I need to play? Do I need to play this again? I mean, I think I need to play this. Why would anybody harass this person? It's a big mystery. Big mystery. But for real though, but I do agree with one thing. Go play something else. Like, what the fuck are y'all still doing in World of Warcraft anyway? Go play something else. Go play something else. And yes, that is indeed correct. I should indeed play this.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting and they're racist.
Yep. Anyway, wonder why she was hired, okay? That really gets the noggin jogging, isn't it? Seriously, what? Now they're targeting other Blizzard authors and contributors. LL McKinney, Catherine, blah, 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 a bunch of people. Sorry for the task, but I just want you to be aware this is happening. Notice anything about this collection of people they're targeting? They hate white men. All of these people. L. McKinney, Catherine, Molly, Cami, Garcia. All of these people, they hate white men. Notice everything about the collection of people they're targeting. They hate white men. They're racist against white men. Oh, no, you do not go, no, you do not go there. You do not go there. Please tell me, don't go there. These people don't actually think these commenters are racist. They don't actually think these women are sexist. A quick look at their tweets can prove beyond any doubt. They care that the people they're targeting are women. Oh, you fucking went there. You fucking went there. Of course you did. Oh my god. Of course you fucking did. Oh man. Of course you fucking did. And that means they don't belong. Of course you did. You gotta call it Gamergate now, right? Aren't you? Oh fucking hell! No, I'm just fucking joking. No, I am just fucking joking. This is Gamergate shit. I am just kidding. You're actually calling this Gamergate shit. Angry men demanding that women get the fuck out of their fandom, shut up and be scared. Because these men need that to feel powerful. They need that to feel strong. They need to know they can cancel, harass, threaten, and face no consequences. Yeah, I wonder why these people are being canceled by the people who are Blizzard fans. Like, what the fuck are y'all still doing? how can you seriously call yourself a a fan of Blizzard games in 2020 when a lot of the shit that they have done in the past, what, 2 to 3 years now, have been just shitting on their fans? Anyway, this is what it's like to be a woman in gaming space. At this moment, Blizzard, if you're still in the Blizzard train, abandon fucking ship. Abandon fucking ship. Seriously, just abandon fucking ship. This is what it's like to be a woman in gaming space. And oh my god, seriously, fucking evoking Gamergate and all that. It's dumb. It's old. It's dead. Jesus. And not doing nothing to protect their employees versus contractors from it. By the way, the streamer video that set off this campaign of harassment is still up on Twitch despite being against terms of service. Well, it's not okay if it's perfectly fine if these women are being racist against white men. But if this streamer over here, Asmongold, called it out, we should cancel this person. Jeez. Magubergate indeed. Oh my god. Belle, Belle, what are you doing here? Get the fuck out of my room. Being your little brother would be so hot.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police!
I'll hold my ear to your door at odd hours of the night, hoping and praying to catch the soft modes of my horny, naughty sister.
Police! 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 Help!
What? I would creep my eye under the door crack and watch the shadows of you move. Fucking. Oh god, Jesus Coomers. My nudes were on Snapchat last year, so I figured I'd post them here too. Nice. Very nice trolling. It's not loading. I tried blocking and unblocking you. It's not working. Can you show me how to make the pics load? I deleted the app and reinstalled. What's the problem? I saved the pics and tried to upload it. Still nothing, miss. I think your Wi-Fi is messed up. Try to restart your router. Please. Unlock to a laptop. It's still not working. Well, this is what happens when you thirst on some girl so much. This guy is desperate. Okay, what the fuck is this? This is the shit I see in the trash can at my job. It's either a sex doll or one of those models for clothes. One of those mannequins for clothes. Where are you? Please answer, man. It's urgent. Just DM me the location. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, what is this? Just chillin' on featuring day in, day out. Check your cash app. Oh no, god damn it, don't do that. Why is it these Sims are keeping in donating with these girls? Donate to me instead. Links down below. Jesus Christ, there's so many coins in there. Man, that host sitting on zero. The cash app, I mean, the cash app, that host sitting on zero. Now that I have your attention, would you let me purchase videos of you squirting? Woo! Damn! Jesus fucking Christ! Nice try, Sim. Good one on that, Sim. Good one. Fucking now that I got your attention. These hoes just want the money. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes just want the money. They want the cash. They want them bitcoins. Put the bitcoins on them cash app. Put them on my Streamlabs instead. Link down below. Jeez. Looking for a husband to cook for, please retweet so I find him. Okay, what? Okay, so there's an account called the Horny Police, right? The account is supposed to monitor the really, really horny people like this. The Horny Police just retweeted. The Horny Police got horny. The Horny Police got horny. The Horny Police got horny. We are in the end times, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the end times. You're supposed to destroy them, not join them. The Horny Police got horny. Who is going to help us when the Horny Police got horny? You had one job. God damn it, Boogie! What is this? This is a real MTG card being sold to the company. It features Negan from The Walking Dead, someone who has sexually abused characters on the show. But it's Magic the Gathering, though. I haven't played the Magic the Gathering, but I am pretty sure that there are much, much worse characters being depicted in the Magic the Gathering that does things that are a lot worse than what Negan does. Also, what the fuck is Negan doing in Magic the Gathering? I know Wizards like representation and inclusiveness, but does that have to include rapists? What is Negan doing in Magic the Gathering? Even him in Tekken makes more sense. Magic the Gathering is played by all kinds of people, including kids too young to watch the property that it's licensed based on. Not to mention sexual abuse. Boogie, are you trying to be serious on this? This is... I hope you're not being serious on this. I would not feel comfortable playing this card in my local store. This is a bad idea. Jeez. Okay, I think kids shouldn't play Tekken as well, because Negan is in it. Why are you reaching for an argument? I feel like you're reaching for content on this. This statement is so open for grief. As a sexual abuse... I know it's typo, it's abuse, but abuse... The fuck... What is abuse? Why does that sound... You... I am particularly sensitive to the topic, and it's my biggest personal problem with the product. I believe I am allowed to express this. Well, you are allowed to express this, Boogie. It's just that it's dumb. It's dumb, Boogie. It's a dumb take, Boogie. It's a really, really dumb take, and we are allowed to criticize it as well. So, Donald Trump stole my summer. Donald Trump stole my summer. God damn, Movie Bob. Donald Trump stole my summer, my Halloween, my ability to enjoy life itself for 4 years. Jeez, Movie Bob. I mean, of course this is Movie Bob. Movie Bob be Movie Bob. Still in the first place, ruined my professional life and put me in the debt hole. I'm sick. Still only barely back from years. Fuck them all. Jeez. God damn it, Movie Bob. What the fuck y'all doing? What the fuck y'all doing? Trump COVID-19 diagnosis reveals yet another way he has corrupted our national life. Okay, why is this here? For swearing our worst impulses doesn't mean we can luxuriate the irony, nor does it mean we can't recognize that Trump has done this to himself. Okay, so Twitter is right. It's wrong for us to hope that Trump dies from coronavirus, but this isn't for Trump's benefit. He'd be unlikely to return the favor. It's for ours. As any Star Wars... Are you fucking kidding me? This is like a freaking opinion piece about political stuff, and then just out of nowhere, as any Star Wars fans can tell you, what? Hey, here's news about very serious stuff. Opinion about very serious stuff. Trump COVID-19 diagnosis. As any Star Wars fans can tell you, what the fuck? We damage ourselves when we give in to the dark side. Oh God! That's cringy as fuck. Holy shit. The essence of civilization is that we master our strongest urges and do what we know is right. Oh God, the cringe. That actually physically hurts. Holy shit. Oh God, that actually hurts. Oh, ding, 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 ding. My God, that actually hurts. Oh man, 38 levels of cringe. Oh, okay, what is this? Instead of liaising with the local LGBT plus community, Southwark Labour has got a court injunction to stop gay men cruising in Burgess Park and are committing eco-vandalism by cutting down bushes to increase the likelihood that members of the public will see sex acts. Wait, what the fuck? Are you saying that gay people are allowed to have public sex? And if you disagree, that means it's homophobic? Excuse me, what the fuck? Excuse me, what the fuck? Fellas, is it homophobic to not want gay people to have sex in public? What the fuck are y'all? What the fuck? Peter Tatchell for Human Rights, Democracy, Global Justice, and LGBTI Freedom. Views are my own and may not reflect those of Peter Tatchell Foundation. What the fuck? What? This is not... This is dumb. Okay, UN women, what the... You can avoid being a mansplainer by asking yourself these questions. Did she indicate any desire in this information? Is it possible that she knows more about this topic than I do? Did I read room before starting to speak? UN women, go fuck yourself. Seriously, what the fuck, y'all? What the fuck, y'all? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck off, UN. Did she indicate any desire to hear this information? What if she said incredibly wrong things and we're supposed to... Oh, we're not allowed to correct women now because women can never be wrong. Only men can be wrong. Man up, boys don't cry, boys will be boys. Gender stereotypes and toxic masculinity are harmful to women and girls. Said the UN woman that talk about mansplaining, excuse me, isn't that kind of, gender stereotyping and current year gender stereotyping? Oh, but gender stereotypes and toxic masculinity are harmful for women and girls. As well as to men and boys. Yeah, I think what you're doing here is also harmful to men and boys in general. Support expression of masculinity that involve vulnerability, sensitivity, caretaking, and other traditionally non-masculine... Oh my god. Moving on, that's dumb as fuck. What the fuck is this? 3 weeks ago, I went to visit my friend Alice, and during my visit, Mary, a friend of Alice, came unexpectedly over. Mary and I started a conversation, and during that conversation, Mary asked me what my cultural ethnic background was, and I explained that I was Ethiopian. Mary seemed really happy to hear that, as it confirmed what she believed I was. We talked about how she spent time in Ethiopia for some outreach program when she was younger, and how much of an impact the people, culture, and traditions had on her. She then told me that the locals named her Yama Yumechi because that means beloved one, and that she loved the name so much that she has named her newborn daughter it. I asked her if she was serious. She told me she was, and well, Yamayumechi, correct spelling is, I can't say that, and the closest English spelling is Yamayumechi, does not mean beloved one in Amharic. Amharic? It actually means uncomfortable, inconvenient, imbecile, depending how you use it. Oh man, so I told her the true meaning. Mary is now very angry at me and refuses to accept that she named her child an unpleasant, offensive name. She can't handle the truth. She really can't handle the truth. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Mary left angry, and Alice is now upset with me for hurting Mary's feelings, as she feels I shouldn't have told her. How dare he, the prophet of truth, coming in to spread the word, to spread the inconvenient and unpleasant truths that a lot of these human beings, a lot of these really dumb people, a lot of these really dumb people. Okay, let me guess. This Mary person might be white. Is white. Because of course. Oh man, of course. Anyway, Mary's feelings as she felt I shouldn't have told her. I do feel bad as she seemed genuinely hurt by it, and I don't know what to do or how to fix or hurt Mary's feelings. I think you shouldn't, because it's dumb. Why would you do that? It's like that. It's like it's not that freaking animal. I think it was the lion that was named Kambali or Indonesian names. I think I talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago. It's like, what? How do I fix this? No, she deserves it. She's dumb. Do some research first. Jesus. Grown-ass men that play video games, ask yourself this. When is the last time you've been laid? Should I disclose my activities? My getting laid activities to the public? I'd say that's too much information for people to know. But apparently this is the standard we're living right now. If you play video games, that means you do not have sex. That means you do not get laid. Any of y'all who have played video games or are playing video games who actually got married and have wives and daughters and wives and daughters or daughters and not wives and daughters. What is my wives and daughters? Have sons and daughters, have children in general. If y'all play video games, have you been laid? Jesus. What the fuck y'all doing? What the fuck y'all doing? Seriously. Does vamping count? I have no fucking idea. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week. I will be giving you my 7 steps that help me alleviate my struggles. Step 1, talk to someone. Maybe don't make fun of people for not getting laid. If you're gonna be very serious about mental health, have you been, you gamers, have you been getting laid? Yeah, screw you if you have any sorts of mental issues, if you're a gamer. Have you been getting laid? Jeez. Name me ones that aren't children's stereotypes from black produced shows to like 7 STFU. Blade. Oh. This is in the context of people talking about Marvel and how there aren't a lot of Marvel characters. Black Marvel characters. Blade, Jon Stewart, black superheroes. Blade, Jon Stewart, Nick Fury, Lee from The Walking Dead. Black characters in general. TJ Combo, Balrog, Cyborg, Bumblebee, Storm, Black Panther, Action, Hank, Spawn, Catwoman, Static Shock, Miles Morales, multiple League of Legends, Overwatch characters, and more. Shut the fuck up. You do realize that all these characters are in 98% white universes? White universes? Aren't we technically living in one? We are living in a universe where America is mostly white. A lot of Western countries are mostly white. So I suppose, are you going to say that reality? Actually, yeah, you're going to say that reality is white. Reality is white. There's a lot of power struggle, power plus privilege, etc., and that black people are oppressed and everything like that. So that's why they're living in a 98%, so that we're living in a white universe. I don't know. Should we make every other character in the universe black? That white people don't exist? Just because there are a couple of black people sprinkled in doesn't mean everything is solved and we can't complain? Yes. There are black characters, black people sprinkled in. Actually, a bunch of black people sprinkled in pop culture and media in general. And that means you shouldn't complain because you got representation. But you want more because you're too fucking entitled. And Blade plays into the black people can only be monsters. No. No. Nintendo donated $5. Even the Milky Way galaxy is white. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. But seriously, that is a no on the Blade one. That is a no on the Blade one. No. Okay, what is this? So you would choose a pretty 18-year-old girl over a 30-year-old that has a master's degree, for example. I'm shocked, genuinely. Well, I mean, yeah. If that's what people's preferences are, I suppose. Well, beauty won't raise your children. A woman working 40 hours a week won't raise my children, hate. Oh my god. Dude. Holy shit, dude. Calm down with the fucking monster kill.
Monster kill.
That is some fucking monster kill, dude. Seriously, dude. Oh man, that's some fire take. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my throat hurts, and we have gone through for 2 hours and 43 minutes on the stream. It is a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining into the stream. It has been an absolute blast, and thank you so much for the donation. Also, we didn't meet our $100 goal for this week. That is perfectly fine. I'm going to play the fail for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We will get it next time. Next stream. Maybe next stream. Maybe I should reduce it to $50 and see what happens. But anyway, damn it, we fail. We fail it. Maybe next time. But anyway, thank you so much for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a great pleasure on the stream. We persisted. So much cringe. So much stuff. So much sims. So much bad things happening around the world. And yet we can still join in, have fun, have a couple of laughs, have a couple of cringe. Just let loose. And argue about how Genshin Impact is not worth to play. Oh man. Maybe let's not get into that argument again next week. I don't know. Maybe there will be a Genshin Impact hoopla. It'll get into big people not play. I don't know. We'll see. See you next week.